You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock,
I might
you
grab
are
it
looking
bad, I
at the
don't know, my
youngest
rap,
and
my blood
fastest
boils
rising
over like,
star in
oh God, here
professional
goes. I
wrestling
lost all
today.
feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just a full real bad.
Shut up.
Be the villain! And I have no problem at all, because I couldn't care less if you like me or not. I'm here for success, and there's no one more successful than Grayson Waller.
Yeah! Let me talk to you. War Games.
Acknowledge me. Salute, 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 everyone. Welcome here to the Sports Jedi Network, Heel of the Ring podcast. We are going to do the watch along tonight for Monday Night Raw, the go home show before Money in the Bank. So I want to say hello, good evening to everyone watching us here on the YouTube app, on the Twitch app, Facebook app, the Rumble app, Salute Rumble app. I think I got it fixed. I was putting information there where we couldn't get on Rumble for quite a bit, but we got that situation covered. And everyone on Twitter and LinkedIn in Reddit. So thank you guys. First and foremost, welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network. We're going to watch along here. We're going to have some guests coming in a little later to watch along with us on the Monday Night Raw Go Home Show. Of course, there's a lot to talk about last night. If you guys are a big wrestling community, big wrestling fanatic, or love wrestling in general, AEW and New Japan Wrestling had their Forbidden Door finish last night. And not bad pay-per-view, to be honest with you. It was a good up-and-down pay-per-view there. Heard a lot of good reviews. Personally, I saw a few matches. Did not stick around and watch the whole card because I had to go to sleep. So it put me to sleep a little bit there. It's just my preferences because I took a melatonin. Not because of the action. It's just because I took a melatonin, get up early, work the next day, unfortunately. I couldn't stick around there. I heard a lot of good things about the Omega and the Ospreay match was really good. And from that, we have some news from All Elite Wrestling. Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him, he hurt himself and he will be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a fractured forearm, and he will be out. I don't know if he's going to make that Wembley show or when he will return. It'll be interesting to see how they are going to book it. But I heard another match. Him and Okada had a really good match at the end as well. I will watch it in the replay. I will go back and look at that match as well. You also saw the Jack Perry turning on Hook. So that's going to be interesting there. So AEW in Toronto with Forbidden Door, their second year. Looks like the show looked really full. Like at least the arena, from all the different people at the arena posting on social medias. That looked extremely, extremely packed. Good kudos for All Elite Wrestling, putting on a good show there for those fans there for the Forbidden Door. Pretty much it's a hardcore audience event, because let's face it, if you're an American wrestler who's not, or American wrestling fan who's not really just mainstream, when you look at the wrestlers, by the way, very good wrestlers, by the way, from New Japan Wrestling, you kind of scratch your head, who's this, who's that? But if you give it an opportunity, go into that and watch it with an open mind, you're really going to be surprised at how good of a wrestling event it was. A lot of stories, though, getting into or build up going into the Forbidden Door, but then it's just one promotion versus another promotion. If you're an outsider looking at it, or a casual trying to look at what's going on in a wrestling event, pretty much that's what that is. It's like a tournament from two different wrestling organizations going at it. But if you're a hardcore who follows it, you know the storyline, the backstory, the dream possibility matchup you saw there with Okada and Bryan Danielson, and you see all the different matches that were showcased last night. Also, a little bit of news there. They was told by that CM Punk was kept all the way on the opposite side of the building of the arena, from away from the Elite, from Omega and the Bucks. Different part of the arena is totally separated. I mean, that's the story that keeps giving. I mean, a lot of people who are following at least the dirt sheets, like Meltzers and the Ross and all those other dirt sheet writers, pretty much that gossip is keeping a lot of peak interest on All Elite Wrestling. It was lagging. It was hitting a plateau with their viewerships, but with them now returning to the fold, part of Collision has given that a little bit of a boost with that. So that is a little bit of the All Elite Wrestling. Just wanted to at least let you know that they had an event there. And tonight we have Monday Night Raw from Savannah, Georgia. I'm gonna have Mysterio addressing Cody Rhodes. You're gonna have the Women's Money in the Bank Summit. You're gonna have so many different things. There's rumors that there's going to be a match between Sami Zayn, I believe, and Gunther. Not mistaken, that's a rumor. Or Carmelo Hayes, the NXT Heavyweight Champion, will possibly be at Monday Night Raw in an interaction. Don't know if it's going to be a match or what. There's rumors on that all over the internet about Carmelo Hayes, which would be interesting to see. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes doing some wonderful things in NXT. Last week we saw Braun Breaker cut a promo backstage, and that was very interesting. As we're starting to see NXT being incorporated across in the brands here, part of Raw, and hopefully we'll start seeing them more on SmackDown going forward, as well as we saw last week on Gold Rush. That wonderful match between Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker for the world title. What a hell of a match there for those folks there in the Performance Center. I usually go, and I have not gone since probably January. So I stopped going for a little bit, but am I regretting not going? Yes and no. I miss certain things, the match, yes, but the other minutia that comes going to the Performance Center, outside of the wrestling, I could care less for it right now. I get to watch at home, and once the 10 o'clock hour shots comes out, I just shut my TV and get ready for bed. I don't have to get on a bus, jockeying for back and forth positioning, and of course hygiene is something that plays a big part of why I don't like to go too much. So just my little bit of a pet peeve of mine, but that's just my prerogative. So we're gonna get ready here for tonight. We have a little bit of news and notes with the WWE. As we saw on Friday Night SmackDown, we had a proposed Bayley versus Shotzi match for spot that was scratched last minute. It says that Vince McMahon is getting his technicals or his claws again, breaking script, rewriting shows. Morale were very unhappy. The talent with the morale a little bit unhappy, according to the dirt sheets. This is something that I don't have any proof. I'm reading it and just copy and pasting pretty much. Also, it was told that Nick Khan and Triple H was going to have a meeting to address Vince's massive changes in creative. It's how they're going to, put either a kibosh or a pump the brakes. But it's also being reported tonight. This is going to be another Vince McMahon heavy program in Georgia. So a lot of conflicting reports. I don't know if that's something that they want us to hear, so they could be in the news with dirt sheets or non-dirt sheets. I don't know if that's something for negative publicity is good publicity. I don't know. I don't know what this is. If this is a ruse or a gimmick that they wanted to tune in to Raw, but they shouldn't. If they're resorting to this for us to watch it, then they're having an issue, because this is the go-home show. You shouldn't be putting gimmicks to get people to watch if it's Vince who's writing it, who's not writing it. So it'll be interesting to see here. Personally, Vince serves a purpose in the WWE. I always said he does, but when it comes to the week-to-week or the long-term booking, or the way the flow of the shows with the matches, leave the other folks that are in charge to do their job. I mean, your time has come, your time has passed. You've done a hell of a job for many years in the WWE, but now in this modern era, now especially the WWE don't need an internal strife or an internal battle or civil war, pretty much, where they are really on top of the wrestling business, with on top of all elite wrestling, on top of Impact Wrestling. New Japan is trying to make their footing stronger again. In WWE, you have to be the machine and continue to produce good quality wrestling. And I think they're doing the right thing. They are having a lot of up and coming talent in NXT. We're going to start seeing them incorporating with all three brands. There's a lot of young, good wrestlers in NXT, male and females, and they're just the plethora of talent in the wrestling world is continuing to grow. So if you're a wrestling fan, it's a good time to be a big wrestling fan because there's a lot of talent. All the wrestling across the boards are phenomenal. So we're almost a few minutes before, 4 minutes before we start the Monday Night Raw watch along. And of course, we'll get some guests coming in. Usually they're fashionably late like always, but it's always cool. That's the fun part about this. It's always good when they come in, everyone gets their piece and say a few things. So we do the watch along here. We'll watch wrestling. We're also going to have the Money in the Bank watch along Saturday. Of course, the match is there. A lot of favorite. Who is your favorite? If you run on right, we are an honest participation program. We ask you to participate in the chat. Who do you like this for Money in the Bank on Saturday to win it in the men's Money in the Bank? You know, we've seen the LA Knight, big favorite, Damian Priest, or could it be Logan Paul? Wouldn't you see Logan Paul being a total tool, carrying around that Money in the Bank briefcase, not coming out all the time, though? I don't know if WWE wants him to be around all the time, but here's a premium line money. Let's say that Logan Paul wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. You don't see him much on Monday Night Raw from here time and time. You'll do, but on a big premium live event, the Rollins defends his title, whatever the case is, and all of a sudden here comes that slick slide, SOB Logan Paul with the case coming down and try to cash it in, and massive boos, the heat he receives when he's coming down trying to cash it and being sneaky. That'll be another. Just think about that on that aspect. Or LA Knight. I know the crowd wants LA Knight. Internally, they've been saying LA Knight, but with this internal creative civil war that we have here with WWE, and the way you saw Vince when they bought in LA Knight, wanted him to be a manager role with Maxine and Max Dupree, with the Maximum Male Models. I don't know if they vision. I don't know if Vince's eyes he visions, LA Knight as a top guy or to even carry the briefcase to have a world title shot. So I don't know what they think there. I don't know what's their thoughts, what's their heart into LA Knight, but everyone would like to see LA Knight win that Money in the Bank briefcase. Usually the Money in the Bank briefcase goes well with a heel. And I thought, and LA Knight's still a heel, a tweener. The crowd he's getting over. He is so over with the crowd. I wouldn't mind seeing him win that Money in the Bank briefcase. What about the women's Money in the Bank? There's a lot of names out there. IYO SKY is the top credited lady that they want to push here for the run at the women's title. We saw it in Puerto Rico. She just was over. IYO was so over, and I just want to see her possibly get that there. I wonder if they're going to go back into that Bayley match. I wonder if they're going to do that there. As we see, here's a rundown of possible. If you see there, scrolling here, over the top of my right shoulder, you have a Judgment Day and Cody segment. Nakamura and Ricochet. Ronda Rousey will take on Raquel a one-on-one match. Looks like they're going to have a women's title. Of course, Ronda and Shayna Baszler just became the unified women tag team champions. No longer NXT women tag team champions. I believe. I don't know what they're doing with that. So now they merged to one title. Supposedly they're going to go on all three brands to defend it. It's going to be tough to see. Would love to see personally, or how they will pan out seeing Ronda and Shayna go back to NXT in a performance center with those two, with the way they're going to be received. I know there's a lot of buzz, a lot of negativity around Dana Brooks return and not well received with the WWE, with the NXT universe, and a lot of negativity in social media with her, a lot of booing. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, because Ronda for some reason is getting a lot of nuclear heat, and it'll be interesting to see that as Monday Night Raw is about to begin, as we get the sign. Hey Frank, how are you? It's been a while. I've been doing great, and you, my friend, I hope you're doing well, my friend. So Monday Night Raw will be kicking off here. We'll watch along together as they're going with a vignette or a promo, of course, with Dominik Mysterio. My God, the heat that Dominik Mysterio gets, he can't even talk. I love it that when he puts the microphone, the boos get loud and gets amplified. He is the one guy in wrestling right now that gets the nuclear heat everywhere. I love it. I love to see that he gets that nuclear heat that the fans just cannot tolerate him. I love it. Yes, we do, Frankie. Angie's with us. She's going back and forth to feed the other pups. As we're seeing here, they're setting up that match between Cody and Dominik. Here's the thing. What's your thoughts on that match? We were talking a little bit about Money in the Bank with the women's and we're talking about the Money in the Bank here. I can see where a Dominik Mysterio, even if he loses, won't lose his heat. But boy, just think if Dominik Mysterio goes there and he fights Cody and we get a Brock Lesnar interference where he just comes in, referee knockout, and he comes in, he F5s the living crap out of him, hurts him, and then Dominik comes with the pin and gets the cheap victory on Cody. Boy, you could hear the next Monday Night Raw, I beat the American Nightmare, and oh boy. No, Tammy was there earlier, Frank, and I think she fed them, she's there now, actually. Also, we start off the Monday Night Raw with Dominik and Tommy, aka Rhea Ripley, your women's champion, in the ring, and women's world champion in the ring, and they're gonna start talking as they start a little bit the boos, and the crowd looks electric. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Dominik with the welcome, and the boos get intensified. Look at this. You gotta love this. And the boos continue to roll, and they do not. And this is legit. This is not piped in boos. This is legit boos. And the rumor has been debunked by callers. If you have XM satellite radio, you could check it out, Busted Open, where the callers call in and say that they're at the arena, and this is all loud. It's even louder on the arena than what it is piped in or whatever sounds that comes through our television set. So good job on the folks. And here's Rhea calling out Cody. Now Rhea's gonna do the promo because they don't let Dominik speak. Love it. So Rhea Rose attacking Cody Rhodes here. Kudos on Dominik Mysterio. A year ago, we were like, "Oh, please send him to the NXT. He stinks," and so forth. Right now, one of the top heels in the WWE with the crowd heat. As the Cody Rhodes music starts. And Cody Rhodes interrupted the promo here. As Kingdom starts kicking in and adrenaline in his shorts. Let's go. Yeah, they're doing a phenomenal job to hate him. That's exactly what the purpose of him getting that heat and maintaining. It's bad enough you could hate him at the beginning, but it's been months now that he's maintaining that heat. that negativity, that fan hate, and that's what you want in the top heel. That makes money. As Cody Rhodes gets his introduction and the crowd sings along the whoa whoa part. And of course, Rhodes still holding on to that cast, that titanium cast, and of course in a suit, saying hello to the people. Of course, becoming the new modern day people's champion for WWE, the face of the WWE in ultimate face. So, oh, look at that, hugging the little kids. There you go. And Cody, just think about Cody's trajectory, where he was kind of, yes, he was a VP in All Elite Wrestling. He started at other helped start the foundation of All Elite Wrestling. But this right here, this is multi-million-dollar move. Smart move by him. Sometimes you think, sometimes you get out of your comfort zone to something going. It sometimes works better. So this is one of the moves for Cody Rhodes that worked out better in his career. Fans were trying to turn on him in All Elite Wrestling, and he just decided to go. That was a smart move. Also, with all the different, with the VPs, with the Bucks and Omega, they're kind of childish, you know. Hate again at WWE only because he's such a punk. He plays that part well. Yeah. But you know what? You got to give him credit. It might be a character flaw, a character that he's actually good at in real life, and he's bringing it on. He's making money with it. He is a punk in real life, and he's bringing it on and making us. That's what makes us love it more, because it draws us. That you can relate to it because you see him and you think he's a punk, and he's acting like that. It makes you want to, like, ooh, you know what? That's what he did. He got to hook, line, and sinker. So Cody Rhodes welcoming us to Monday Night Raw here. Oh, they don't let Dominik speak again. I love it. He's going to whisper it into Mommy. Mommy's going to be his mouthpiece, a.k.a. Miss Rhea Ripley. Now they're not letting Rhea speak. Ooh. So Dominik is going to show Cody how dangerous he is. All right, let's go. There we go. So Cody putting on a little bit of a wise proverb there. A little cat in the hat there. Anna Lee. Hello, Anna Lee. How are you? I'm doing good. And you? How you been? Boy, our Metsies, those Metsies are tough this year, Anna Lee. They're going through a rough patch. Ugh. As Rhea Ripley and Dominik are walking away here. I don't know, but I think there's going to be a sneak attack here. Cody wants Dominik to get in the ring with him. Dominik is walking away. Here we go. He must be getting beat up from behind. Cody wants him now. Oh, what we got going on? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest in here. Here we go. Drum roll.
Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed. What's going on, Mr. Terrence? Thank you for joining us this evening. Main event, Tribal Uso. Salute.
Yeah, I try to change his name up a little bit.
All right. How you been, man?
Hey, man, I'm pretty good. You know, so I'm watching.
You ready for some Gold Rush tomorrow?
Man, last week was. I think because I went last week, it was like tomorrow it's like, all right, we'll see how it is. But I mean, yeah, I'm always ready.
You enjoyed, boy, what it looked like on last Tuesday night on the USA Network. You enjoyed your butt off. You look like a child who enjoyed the show. You took it in. My goodness, I was so happy you took it in there. Even though my boy Braun did not come up with a victory, but it was good, awesome.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, and then like sitting next to Bob, you know, you gotta be. I'm gonna be trying to be like pretty good anyway, but sitting next to Bob, you know, you gotta try to show out. And then plus Seth was there, so it was awesome.
Awesome. Terrence, I'm just going to ask you to lower just a little bit of your TV because it's coming just a little too loud on my end here. Okay, just a little bit.
Can you hear it?
That's it. You're good. You could hear it. You were hearing it before. Just got to lower it just a tiny bit. Oh, dang. He should be. I think he's off today. He might be on in a little bit, and I'm not too sure. I know I send him that the stream. Usually Monday, sometimes he's off, but he's probably doing laundry, so I don't know if he'll be on in a few.
You're talking about
Chef Dan.
You?
No, Chef Dan.
Oh, there's him right there on TV. He talking to Chef Dan. Chef Dan.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'm still getting a little bit through.
Yes, sir.
I still can hear a little bit through the TV, a little bit.
Probably because I'm like right by it. That's why. You can hear it still?
That's good. Let's go. I'll just put a little bit more of the lounge music up.
Let's see what we got here.
We got Nakamura coming
fighting?
Look at that. Shinsuke. I think he's taking on Ricochet. He's taking on Ricochet.
Oh.
That's
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, but then I think old boy is gonna come in.
Bronson.
Yeah. I literally forgot his name.
Now I know
it's just gonna hit like it usually does. What was that?
I know usually Saturdays you're out and working, you know. I know it's gonna be a 3:00 start. I don't know if you're able. I send you the link, but if you're not able, who do you like winning the Civil War? Because you're big on that. You're a huge Uso tribal bloodline, and those are the guys. Who do you like?
Yeah. Honestly, it's not for the title, so it's like you know, all of them are boys. That's a bloodline. So like, it doesn't really matter to me. Like if it was for the title, and I'll be going for Roman to like, you know, win the match. But it's gonna be interesting. Like I think everybody's talking about. So everybody's kind of putting this narrative around. And I won't say everybody. I mean Twitter, putting this narrative around what they think is going to happen. They're saying like something like Roman's going to like accidentally hit Solo or something like that. Solo's going to get mad and then either cost them the match or whatever, or they may win the match still, but then like eventually Solo will turn on him or something like that, or the other way around. Solo might accidentally hit Roman, yada yada yada, and all of this. I think actually the opposite. Like, yeah, it could be SummerSlam. It could be Jay and Roman, but I'm thinking that one of the Usos turn on each other, just kind of like side with Roman anyway, just kind of like pull a whole swerve on everybody. And I'm thinking it's Jimmy. I think Jimmy would turn on Jay because nobody will really see that. Nobody will really see that coming, and because he's been like the main one. He was actually the first one, family-wise, to actually super kick Roman as far as this whole like storyline goes. So like, yeah, he's the main one. So I'm thinking like, because he pretty much like, besides Sammy, because he pretty much like started the quote unquote, I guess, fall of the bloodline. I think he's gonna be like, I think he low key still behind the scenes like with Roman. He's gonna like turn on Jay. That's just my opinion. I don't know. And then like on top of that, I didn't even think about it to just like a couple of seconds from now as I was talking. As he does that, I think that's probably what will cause a potential Jay versus Roman. at SummerSlam. I didn't even think about that until just now. So I mean, that's just my opinion. But like, as far as that the match itself, like, I'm just ready for it. I'm just ready for it to see how it's gonna pan out. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off that because I thought about different scenarios as well. I didn't want to go too talky. I wanted to I would have liked to have done something similar to what you just said, where instead of main event Jay, it's Jimmy who turns on Jay by and goes
Mm-hmm.
3-on-1 here, where it's gonna leave Jimmy alone, and maybe Solo and then Sami Zayn has to stick his nose involved in this, and he wants to go there to be Captain Save a Jay and get and probably revisit that again. Where now in SummerSlam you're looking at, I don't know I don't know how long they want to prolong Roman from defending his title or holding on, because it looks like they want him to break Hogan's record. So what you
Yeah.
do is the less kind of the less undisputed universal title defense he has, the longer the more time comes off the clock. So you could protect them by making a 6-man at SummerSlam. Jimmy,
Okay.
it's gonna be Jay, Solo, Roman, so Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Or you could do that there. There's so many possibilities. It has so many avenues. Or you could lead up with the Jimmy. If Jimmy does pin Roman in that tag team match, I want a shot at the title, Oos. And now you could have dissension where Jimmy gets jealous or Jay gets jealous or whatever, vice versa. I personally would love to see in SummerSlam, be honest with you, is instead of a lumberjack match, a tribal chief match where have all the Anolomi family that you could bring that afternoon, surround the ring and have them fight. Like, who's going to be the tribal chief? That would be dope.
That'd be interesting. I mean, like you said, like so many ways to go with that. So it's like that's why I was like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, that segment on SmackDown was like the highest rated segment in a long time, is because of that particular like cinema storyline. And then on top of that, last week it was pretty high still, even when Roman wasn't there. But I mean, that's pretty. And then you can also see maybe if we don't, let's just say Jimmy turns on Jay or Jay turns on Jimmy. If we don't get a Jay versus Roman match at SummerSlam, we could get the much anticipated brother versus brother match. I mean, Jay and Jimmy. That'd be something to look forward to, So they can go all kind of ways with it. I'm just ready for Saturday.
Whichever way they choose, it's still going to be intriguing. There isn't really a bad way of doing it. It's like it has so much drama and so much possibilities that the story could write itself in so many parallel areas. They're like, ooh, yes, please. Let's see, and I love it. As Ricochet enters the ring and Bronson Reed sitting in looking sharp there, sitting on ringside there with his suit and with his glasses. He reminds me of a thicker Zion Quinn.
En serio.
I'm to myself, I think I look like Zion Quinn, but in real life, I look like Bronson Reed.
I mean, speaking of which, where is it? He's still a free agent still, right? They didn't figure out what they want to do with him.
They don't figure out what they want to do with him, and also my guy, Big O. Odyssey.
I was about to say that too. I was like, what happened to Odyssey? I seen that on Twitter. It's like, what happened with Odyssey? He got drafted and then they didn't use him. Let's see.
No, he's hanging out with Zion Quinn and Quincy Elliott hidden somewhere.
And low key, he's hanging out with Brock Lesnar too, because Brock is a free agent technically.
Yeah.
So who thinks will win this match if Brunson doesn't get involved, which he probably will?
I don't know.
I think I see Shin. They're both in the. Oh, okay. I was gonna say if one of them wasn't in the ladder match, I can see the one that's not in it losing, but they're both in it. I don't know. I think they have to. They got to build up. Oh, dang! My elbow. they got to build up Shinsuke back slowly to, I want to say main event status, but just kind of like, you know, because it hasn't been the same
like a
since
top, yeah, top
Mhm.
guy mid card, because he is getting older. You could tell by the way his body and the way he's moving, he is getting a little older.
Yeah, and he hasn't. He doesn't. They haven't built him up since. I'm trying to think. When was the last time since he had that heel run and he went up against AJ Styles? Like ever since he lost, they haven't really like had that same mystique or that he came in with when he was in NXT. It's just been kind of like compared to now, kind of like a downfall ish kind of thing. But I hope they do something with it with him. Oh,
Yeah.
botch.
Almost a minor botch there, falling over the rope. As we say hello to Brandon Schwartz. Salute, Brandon. Salute to Ricky Joe. What's up, Ricky? And what's it? Blitz Panda. Okay, Brits. We see you there. We see you there trolling. Salute.
Blitz Panda.
Yeah, he's trolling there.
Oh man.
He's looking for dude wipes for Blitz Panda.
What the hell? Okay, did you see the new poster or one of the posters for Money in the Bank with Seth on it?
With the mystery title in it,
Yeah,
right?
that's dope. I like that. I like that.
That was nice.
I like that.
Ricky
That's
Joe
dope.
says, Money in the Bank live stream. There's rumors there's going to be a lot of surprises. We'll be here on it. We'll do the watch along here, Ricky. Rick, and I hope I can call you Rick. I know some people like to be called Rick. Rick, not Ricky. I hope I call you Ricky. You know your name is Rick. I want to make sure I clear that up. Rick and Bronson Reed got a nice kick there.
You saw that, right?
It's gonna. Are they gonna add Bronson Reed in the ladder match?
I hope not. I mean, they already got enough people. They got like 6, 7.
Yeah,
6.
they got 7.
Well,
with Logan Paul.
I think they might do it just because to kind of continue the tradition of having like at least one big guy in the Money in the Bank.
I can't tell you who. He knows. Rick knows. Rick knows. I can't tell you who. Find out this Saturday. You're gonna scream. Oh, you know who's gonna be there, Rick.
Yeah.
He's telling us.
I'm just watching this for surprise.
Well, you know what? Let's be surprised. I want to be surprised on the air. I don't want to read the dirt sheets to give us all to give it away. I like the surprise.
It'll take away from it, man. Like I still enjoy it, but it'll take away from it.
In the words of Pete, he says, "Let me have my moment."
Or Dolph Ziggler when he cut that promo against Kofi. It should have been me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, who do you think is who's gonna win the Money in the Bank men's match?
I was talking about that earlier when I came on. This is the Money in the Bank, a Money in the Bank situation that it's really anyone. It's who the WWE wants to elevate now, and from the mid card level into main event level. From the my personal one that I would like for selfish reasons, and because it's Damian Priest. I'm a big Damian Priest fan, but he had a shot against he already had his shot with Seth, and it was a good match. They were, but I don't know his time yet. So personally, the real business sense that will work, what's good for business, to be honest with you, and I know it's not going to be the popular opinion, it should be Logan Paul winning that Money in the Bank, because he wins that match, that briefcase, and now you got him coming in and out with that briefcase. People really dislike him, and when they see him, they're like, here comes Logan Paul with that briefcase. And he doesn't have to come out all the time and show that he's always carrying the briefcase all the time. They're like, you can have him on a premium, when a premium live event comes around and Seth defends the title, looking now at the current, especially when there's 10 minutes left in any premium live event, you're looking at looking for the surprise, and you don't know if it's going to be Logan Paul, and it had that buzz with it. I don't know. I think that's the right way of business wise will be to give it to Logan Paul. LA Knight is hot right now. But the reason why I said I didn't think LA Knight might do nothing, because I don't know right now the WWE is having not just they're having a civil war with the bloodline, they're having a civil war with creative between Nick Khan, with Triple H, and Vince.
Yeah, for real. No lies on that. All that.
So
for whatever reason,
that's why
we've been talking about it backstage on Twitter. So that's a good point.
Hey, let me read this one from Rick Jones. BX on realistic BX point, guys. What if Brunson takes out Nakamura? Ooh, plot twist here. Ooh, and his name is Dom Mysterio. That one will be good. Do you see that Dominik Mysterio being that the little sneaky schmuck that he is? He comes in and he wins that Money in the Bank, and he's walking around on Monday night with Mommy with the Money in the Bank, and Mommy comes out and he's with that Money in the Bank. Oh my God! Again, money. The briefcase always goes well with a heel because the heel tends to get that heat. Right, that's a heel type. That's a heel type of move. Carry and trying to cash in on a champion that's overworked.
If Logan and of course I'm going with LA Knight to win it, but if Logan Paul wins it, it'll remind me of because of like as much heat. He doesn't get as much heat as Dom gets now, but it'll remind me of when Miz won it and then cashed it in. I was so mad when he beat Randy. I was like, it was in Orlando too, so that made it even worse. I'm like, dude, why I got it of all places? Why you got it in Orlando? But I think if it wins, it'll be like that type of level of heat or whatever. If he wins it, I hope he doesn't.
And salute to Jack Michaels. He says that can make Damian Priest mad. It could if it's Dominik Mysterio winning that Money in the Bank, because Finn gets a title shot here, and Dominic came in and took because they're teasing dissension in the Judgment Day, kind of like a little bit. They're hinting towards the winds of a breakup or separation between that group.
And then you could say also,
it's a good match here between Gamora. Go ahead.
If Damian wins, then all of a sudden he has an anytime opportunity to cash in, whereas if Finn loses to Seth, he doesn't have any more opportunities. Damian Priest does if he wins the Money in the Bank. So that can kind of create some dissension there too. I didn't even think about that.
Also, it's also been noted that, of course, we saw it with Austin Theory last year. The Money in the Bank briefcase does not have to be on not just the world title. It can be on any title of the wrestler's choosing.
Well, I think with that situation last year was because of the whole situation. First with Vince pushing Theory, which he wasn't really ready at the time. So once he stepped down, he was still the Money in the Bank briefcase winner, but it was just like, we already knew that he wasn't gonna. They tried so many times to have him cash in on Roman, or like at least attempt to do it and have somebody, thwart the plans of it. And then just that one promo, just kind of, you can just say like, I don't think it's for any title. Since that promo he had with Roman,
it was set. Terrence, let me stop you there, Terrence. It was set. It was mentioned on the broadcast, said on the air, over the air, that is for any title of the wrestler's choosing.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is like, I don't think it's like, I think it's like that because of what happened last year. Pretty much is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they want to keep it like that because they want to stay. They want to stay with continuity. They want to be continuous and not. That's not a Vince thing. Vince would make believe like it never happened before. You don't talk about the past, you talk about former feuds. But now with Triple H there, they want to make clear that up there where you can cash it in on any champion. But again, since we're going through a civil war in creative here now, WWE, we know who knows what's going to happen there. Here comes Ricochet going to the high flying move. He's about to fly. Ricochet, shooting star press. He got it. He nailed it on Nakamura.
I think your TV is a little.
Oh, that's a credible win for Ricochet over Nakamura.
Yeah, I think your TV is a little faster than mine right now.
Oh, I'm sorry there.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
He's just getting to the top rope. He get hype. Who gets more hype, do you think? Ricochet or Montez?
Oh, you know what? Good question there.
I'm watching it on Spectrum, but it's on like the internet option. It's like the app on my TV.
Yeah, that's why it's slower. Yeah.
But yeah, Montez or Ricochet, because they get high.
They
as
both
hell.
go up there. Have we
And that
seen
shooting
these two
style was
guys go at
crazy.
it on a one-on-one? I know they're good friends. You know, him and his fiance Samantha Irvin, and as well as Montez and Bianca. They always doing things outside of the wrestling ring together. It's cute as couple, cool couple hangout. They have actually I would love to know if they had a match. And if they did, shame on me for not remembering and paying attention, because that's a match. Even if they have again, I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't know if they've had it before, but that'd be pretty dope. Like, I would like to see at least one time for the title or for not the title. It'd be dope.
You know what I would like to do?
Flyers.
Like after SummerSlam, like they're gonna give us that. They're gonna give us some. We got some weeks before Survivor Series, and in between Survivor Series, we'll probably have a Saudi Arabia show. Why don't we set up a King of the Ring tournament where I would love to see in one of the semifinals or even in the finals, Montez versus Ricochet for King of the Ring. Ooh, tell me that's not gonna be a banger there.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope, to be honest. And like, if they do that, they have to they have to actually have meaning to the King of the Ring thing. Because I don't think when I'm trying to figure out who was it. I think it was
Xavier Woods was the last one. Xavier and Zelina were the last King and Queen of the Ring.
And all they got was like crowns. I'm trying to remember if they had a title match. I can't. I think Xavier probably had one, but I can't. I don't know. I think they should at least have the winner of the King of the Ring. Obviously, you're the King of the Ring, but you need to. Okay, that's like right behind winning the Money in the Bank. Like, you should get like at least like a title opportunity, at least like a mid card title opportunity, something like that.
I agree. A mid card title, yeah. You get it's similar to the way we saw last year in NXT when Roxy won the breakout tournament, and she happens to call a shot as a title. A break, we'll love to see a breakout tournament also in NXT as well. Here, a King of the Ring tournament on the main roster will be phenomenal. As we have backstage here with the original bro, Matt Riddle, and he's got problems with Imperium. And look what I got. I got the Imperium shirt, and look what they're wearing. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm a big Imperium mark. I love Gunther. Gunther's
every time they come up. I do that pose every time they come up.
Oh,
I think they're gonna fight Saturday. Riddle and Gunther.
They look like they're gonna add that for Money in the Bank. Yes. Oh, challenge accepted. I think Gunther beats Riddle.
I think. I'm actually looking for WWE to pull a swerve on this one, just because of the way they're going with it. Like, they like keep bullying. Because remember, Riddle just kind of came out of nowhere and like kind of low key challenged Gunther.
Right.
And now they've been doing this thing for weeks now. So it's like, I think they can have him take the title off. I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't put it past. Like, I would think Riddle would be a viable contender for the title and to take it off of him, to be honest, because he's not a slouch. He's not a little, he can go.
Riddle could wrestle. Phenomenal. I'm not taking away his ring ability, but here's the thing that I do not want them to reward him, because the dude does not know how to act outside of the wrestling. He's a knucklehead. He shouldn't be rewarded. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good guys in the WWE. If you're telling me that could get it. Travis Richards, salute. Travis, salute. How are you, buddy?
TR, Trav. What's up, I think it's kind of going back to what you were saying about Riddle. I think that's probably why Seth, behind the scenes, doesn't really, or like honestly behind the scenes, but in real life doesn't really like, not really a big fan of him. But doesn't like him at all, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a knucklehead. He's done stupid things. He does a lot of dumb things outside and gets in some trouble. And if you're getting him a major push, and believe it or not, I think the triple again. I hate to sound. It's going to be the theme of the night, folks. We're having a civil war in creative. I don't know, because remember, McMahon wasn't key or wasn't too big on Gunther. He wanted to bury him. Reports are Vince McMahon, before getting off of Power, really didn't like Gunther, was going to bury him. Triple H kind of revived or put him on that Intercontinental strap, and he's about to be one of the longest, or if not the longest reign Intercontinental champion, coming close to Honky Tonk's reign. It's going to take a special Intercontinental opponent to take that title from Gunther. Now, do you want it to be that goofball Riddle? It's going to have a hard time thinking it's a goofball Riddle.
Yeah. Goofball Riddle.
I mean,
I all the challenges so far,
Yeah, and Gunther has been wrestling everyone. Come on, bring them all. Here's Here's two names that I think could probably end that reign, Terrence.
Who's that?
You're gonna be like, oh man. The first one is it's gonna be, of course, you're gonna know already where I'm going. Braun Breaker. The last one to pin Gunther in NXT before coming up to the main roster was Braun Breaker. The second one that might take it away from him, and people will get excited, and people will go bananas in the way Ultimate Warrior just filled in for Brutus Barber Briefcake, and give me a little bit of history lesson, will be Randy Orton.
Oh, I mean,
bring in Randy Orton. If he's healthy, he comes in and take that title away from him, and then you start at the center. Riddle gets a little bit unnerved that Randy had to come in and take that title. That was my opportunity. You could start a program that way.
That's a good one. But the only thing is, Randy's, he's just kind of coming back from all this back stuff, and then now he has to deal with. I don't think Randy's a big fan of chops at all. So going there with Gunther, man, the Chop King. Well, that's a good choice. I didn't think about that.
And he's healthy right now. He's getting back. The surgery has gone well. So there's been reports that he's getting better. He's getting into ring shape. So I don't know when is he going to return, but he could be any weeks now. Randy Orton will come back, and then say he does surpass Honky Tonk Man, and then Gunther is like, and then his Randy Orton comes out. History. Wrestling likes to tap into their history and have their history repeat itself. And similar to the way the Honky Tonk Man got buried or squashed by the Ultimate Warrior, you have a quick match where Randy comes out, RKO'd him at a surprise, and boom, we got a new Intercontinental Champion. And then he doesn't really have to take the chops from Gunther, unless for the rematches.
Kind of like Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair at SummerSlam, like a surprise thing. I see what you're going.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened with the Honky Tonk Man back in the SummerSlam against the Warrior. Honky Tonk Man had that title for almost a year and a half. I mean, he took it from Ricky Steamboat, and from there on, and that's exactly what they did, and that's what exactly they did with Bianca and Becky Lynch, similar to it.
Yeah, I didn't see that, man. I have to go back and look at the history of it, but. He just came in and just what did he do? His finisher or something, and he won, or
he came in and he came like a bat out of hell, like the Ultimate Warrior does, running all through the ropes. He did his Ultimate Warrior, and then he just did. He didn't even take his role, but he won the Intercontinental title. I don't think he didn't even stop running. He pinned him. He raised his hand. He took the title and he started running to the back of the locker room. It was that's the Ultimate Warrior.
That's Gemini right there. That's what's up. That reminds me of it wasn't. I don't think I've seen like the actual match. I just seen highlights of it, but it wasn't much of like too many highlights because there's I think it was just one match where they was in the process of still burying Triple H at the time. So I think it's Ultimate Warrior. He came in and he beat Triple H. This is when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Am I right?
He beat him. He beat him in, I think it was 1998, if I'm not mistaken, or 97. It was the WrestleMania. Yeah. Hunter came in. Hunter just was, he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He did a little bow down. Ultimate Warrior came in running. He beat him in what? He beat him in 10 to 7 seconds. He hit his finish and he ran his way out again. I mean, that was the Ultimate Warrior. He wasn't a great wrestler. He just created moments. His power, overpowering those moments. That's who the main rest in peace, the Ultimate Warrior was. He was one of those He was just bigger than life moments. He couldn't cut a promo. Wasn't a great wrestler. He was actually a little bit unsafe. I know there was a quick story there was a house show in Madison Square Garden between him and the Ultimate and Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was a little older, and Andre, you had to do things by the book. Wrestling wise, old school. You had to be safe. And the Warrior did something safe to the Giant, so Giant bowled up his fist, and Warrior just ran into his fist and pretty almost got knocked out with a punch by the big Andre the Giant. Man, he tried to put him in his place.
Jeez. I mean, you gotta put them in a place for real. If they don't know what they're doing.
That's how they police themselves there. They some of these. That's why they have locker room generals. Or look, back in the day, Ron Simmons and Bradshaw were locker room leaders, but they will police stuff like that. We heard it from Bubba Ray Dudley. We'll talk about it on Busted Open about the famous Public Enemy. They didn't want to go to business with APA. And they were supposed to go through a table, and they told APA, "Nope, not going to the table. Screw that. We're doing something different." And APA looked at each other, Ron Simmons and Bradshaw, and Ron Simmons, damn, he just gave him a real life butt whipping on Monday Night Raw, and Vince told the ref, and it was also said by Jimmy Corderas was the referee at that time, and he said from himself. He said he wouldn't know what to do, and Vince said, "Ring the bell, damn it! Call the match out." And they got the butt kicked, and we're never seen from Public Enemy ever again in the WWE or in wrestling. That's how bad APA policed, and that's how some of these wrestlers police that. That's what AEW is missing. That nonsense with the Bucks and Punk. If they have locker room leaders like that, that won't happen.
Yeah, no, for real. They're just all over the place right now. So that's why I've never seen Public Enemy. Always seen them in WCW. That's why I've never seen them in WWF. Always seen them in WCW all the time.
They came over, Terrence. They were here for a brief cup of coffee, but they didn't want to do business. See, but a lot of the wrestlers and Bubba Ray says it on the radio, says, there's a line, there's a WWE line that you have to obey with. You just come in and it's respect, and you don't, and some of these guys from ECW now, we're hardcore, but you know what? You're in another federal. WWE bought ECW. Now you have to go by the WWE rules, and they didn't, and they got their butts handed to them and taught a lesson. And see you later.
It's kind of like if I can use an analogy or comparison, it's kind of like working for the difference between working for Chick-fil-A and working for McDonald's.
Yeah.
One is more by the book or more strict than the other one. The other one is just like, they can kind of run the asylum a little bit and get away with things. The machines and stuff is always broken. On the other hand, this one is over here is just, professional and off on Sundays, and has a policy, but then has a rich history too. So it's just like between the difference between the two, like McDonald's and Chick-fil-A is totally different. Like WCW, WWF, AEW, WWE, totally different.
Oh yeah. I noticed that Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler come to the ring here. That we're gonna have Baszler versus Raquel tonight, and that's the match coming up next. But they did not come out with the women's tag team NXT women's tag team titles. They only came out with the original women's tag team title for the WWE. I thought they were going to unify them or make one title belt, unless they're going to do that next week and add that to that. I personally, I understand that Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Yes, I understand they were going to. I didn't believe Isla and Alba Fire were going to unify and win those titles, but I did not like the way they jobbed them out at the end of the match.
Because it was too soon. Like that just as soon as they put them in submission, tap. No, like at least try to reach for the ropes or try to do something.
And double submission. Yeah. They both look jobbers. They look like jobbers. Exactly. They look like something that Indus will do to two local talents. I didn't like it. Exactly. I didn't like it.
Exactly.
You just buried a credible women tag team in the champion, by the way, and you buried them. You also buried Kaden and Katana. not bury them because they redeemed themselves.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
the
like
match
they
that
didn't.
they had.
Yeah.
No, they didn't get buried. Let me take that back. But your first impression was a loss, and I don't want to see these girls lose too many matches up here because they work well as a tag team. They might be different, but they're going to really transcend or revolutionize the women's tag team. Kaden and Katana, and I like Alba Fire and Isla Dawn too. I want them to get reheated up. I know they were now, you're giving me a retread now with Raquel Liv again against Ronda and Shayna. Give me some new blood.
Yeah.
You got new blood. You brought in new blood. Let's now build it. And this is, again, that's a show of the creative civil war that we're seeing right now.
Yeah. They can actually do, if they're having this match at Money in the Bank like they say they do, if they don't forget about the card, like they kind of messed up last week on SmackDown. Have Liv and Raquel win it, and because they're baby faces, have them eventually have Isla Dawn and Alba Fire get their like technical rematch for the championships themselves. Like have something fresh because we've never seen that matchup before. Like Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Isla Dawn and Alba, instead of just Ronda Rousey and Shayna, which. Anytime they're in a match, we already know pretty much what's going on. I actually thought they were going to. I thought Alba and Isla were going to pull it out. Like I kind of had like a little inkling that they might have pulled it out, but as soon as like I think they did that spot where I think Ronda got, I forgot who she got in the submission first, but then Shayna came in the ring and got in the submission. I was like, okay,
yeah.
As soon as they did that,
Shayna took on Fire. And Ronda had Isla in that, and I'm like, and they also got to change the submission already. I know their MMA background. I want to see a finisher, a wrestling finishing move. I don't need to see a submission finishing move because I need something. Give me. If I need them, I need both Shayna and Ronda to evolve now. They need to evolve their wrestling skills. Enough with the chokeholds. Enough with the arm bars and all that other stuff. I know that's part of wrestling, but I need something more. As we see the double tap out there by the ladies, I need something different there. Terrence, it's not to me. It's not hitting me. It's not talking to me. It's not investing me to watch.
I mean, there's been rumors talking about like bring. Honestly, end up coming down and NXT, and like, I mean, it might help. It might help. It might help her.
Oh, here's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm glad you mentioned that about, and I wanted. Jay was working, so I couldn't, and he wanted to do a podcast before today, and I couldn't. I couldn't get. One thing that's very concerning: the Dana Brooks situation. You guys made it in national wrestling radio broadcast in satellite radio and Busted Open. I like to listen to it. You guys made it. There was a lot of negativity towards the crowd in NXT. There's people calling for on Busted Open for WWE to take the show out of the Performance Center, take it on the road because you guys are hijacking the show with who do you want, who you don't want. And I kind of agree and disagree at the same time because you could root for the hell you want to. You don't have to be forced. You have the right. That's what but when you hijack certain things and you got to hear it from both sides of the story, and you kind of like you go back and forth on the seesaw. I've been there. With you guys. Hey, listen, I'm one who don't like Chase University. I don't like Andre Chase.
He's still up. So
funny how I don't go. He don't show up no more.
I know, right? LeBron take care of him. That's why.
Brandon, salute Brandon.
What was that, Brandon? What up, B? I think when I was there, because when you was watching it when she first got, I won't say quote unquote hurt, right? And I was just like sitting there. It was like we was like they had this whole angle, whatever. Like the whole time, they usually put the X up. They didn't put the X up the whole time, but like it still kind of had that feeling of like a real life injury. So like this whole time, I was just like. And not just me, like a few people there, not the entire crowd, obviously, but me and Bob, we was sitting there. We was like, it's kind of legit. Like we was just sitting there, just kind of like scoping it out or whatever. And it's, you had the people in the crowd like, oh, yeah. Then they do this whole like, granted now they were a little dramatic with it, like having her get on the stretcher and all of this or whatever, and do the whole Mankind thing where he like fights off the stretcher and stuff like that, and yada yada yada. But like the whole time, like I was just sitting there, like, yeah, I was thinking it might have been a real injury, which it probably could have, because she was still limping, unless she was selling it still. But I was sitting there like, man, y'all can't like, to like the crowd, like y'all can't like be at least a little bit respectful of it. We don't really know what's going on. It's just like you know NXT, most of the NXT crowd, like they go all out, like half of them in there just going crazy. But
they hijacked
just
the
sitting
show
there like,
there.
Yeah. I was just like, man,
and it's noticed by the TV audience there.
Yeah.
This is starting to get spicy with the women's. One thing I wanted to mention, you mentioned about Dana Brooke. I had to rewatch that match as Ronda now doing again submission holds. Come on, do some wrestling. I don't want to see submission. And Ronda gets a pin on Raquel. She did some funky, crazy move there.
See, I'm at the part where Liv is beating the crap out of Shayna.
I forget that you're a couple seconds.
Yeah, you're good. I like looking at Liv anyway. She came back. I want to meet her.
So I was saying, I had to watch that match again. I said, "What's the big hype? What how bad really was? What was this? Here it is.
Yeah.
Dana Brooke. She's trying to sell that she hurt her knee, and when she did the cartwheel and she fell there, I think it was done on purpose. There was a storyline, but the way then she took forever to get on that stretcher. When Cora kept jabbing at her, she told her, shut up, and like, you don't have pain. And then when she got off the stretcher, she walked 3 steps without no pain, and then she realized she was supposed to limp. Terrible acting on her part, where I can see where you could say boo, and that's terrible on her, because you didn't sell that you were really hurt. I feel bad for her because they attacked her on social media as well. She says, well, I guess I must really stink. I must be really that terrible wrestler then. And I felt bad for her, but it was a terrible situation when it came to her at the Performance Center. Now that's what leads me to believe, if they say that these two ladies, Baszler and Rousey, are supposed to defend their titles all across 3 brands, I don't know how they're going to receive her in the NXT in the Performance Center. They're going to boo the living crap out of them, especially Rousey and the "No, you can't wrestle" chants, because it gets really intimate. It gets really intimate, and the crowd, you could hear it. Especially something maybe 1,000, 1,200 people, and a good night.
You're literally there on top of it, like when you come out,
and you're on top
literally on top of it.
And you can't hear that. That's going to be a recipe. That's why I was interested. I was like, it's interesting that they're going to combine these 2 titles and give it to them. And when they say they're going to go all 3 brands to defend them, I'm like, but do you really think any women in NXT? I don't think any woman in NXT right now in tag team is ready to win the or take on the women's tag team champions. I don't see, Elektra and Lola are not ready. They're not ready. You broke up Kiana and Fallon. They're broken up. Nash, Edge, and Jabari are just turning the team up now. And you have Valentina and Julissa. You jobbed them on SmackDown the other night, a couple of weeks ago. Was it a month ago? And I don't think you could bring them back and make them a credible, because now they're in NXT. They're going to be a credible buy for the women's tag titles. So it's a tough one there. It's a tough one to sell there for the ladies coming down to defend that tag title.
Like, I don't know. They kind of really shot themselves in the foot with that one, to be honest. Like, they didn't really have to have, the whole unification thing. And then if they were going to have it, at least, like you said earlier, have Isla Dawn and Alpha Fire win. At least you can have some fresh matchups with that. Or you can have, like, the chase, quote unquote, with Ronda and Shayna, with them never actually winning and unifying the titles. And then after that, just have them like fight. Like I said, Liv Morgan and Raquel, and then you got Katana, and which they was trying to get their rematch, whatever, a couple weeks ago, or whatever, before the whole draft thing. Used to have a whole look at this guy. Look at this guy. Used to have a whole like a fresh, yeah. Used to have a whole like a fresh lineup for the tag team women's titles, but man, Kev, dang, wish you should have been there, man. That was dope, man. Like it wasn't the whole night, but you can tell when Braun came out there. When Braun came out there, like as soon as his music, like maybe like before it cut off, they were already chanting it, like oh, whatever. And then he came out.
That must have been electric. That must have been electric.
TV didn't do it justice. That's all I was saying.
I could imagine. I could imagine.
Man.
And I'm glad that you managed to sit in the front there. I'm glad he managed to hold your seat.
Yeah, look, the only reason that happened is because like I had to work last Tuesday, but I left the job earlier. I left early, so like I had to get that whole thing situated. Like I left about at least like maybe 3:15. Nice. I know that line was gonna be. If I left at 5 o'clock, that line was. You've seen it before.
Yeah, that's why I kind of. That's the one thing I don't miss. I don't miss that minutia going there for the 4 hours before the event starts. Wait on that line in the heat. With the afternoon shower, rain. People are there from 8 o'clock in the morning. They don't have the greater. They don't, and I hate to say it. They don't have the great hygiene.
Yeah,
it's tough. Yeah. It's tough for Terrence to be there. Especially the time in the morning that I wake up to go to work to try to go. It was good. It was because I had the fever and I had the niche to want to go. We were dying to go and be part of it and all. But after a while, when you start, not getting enough sleep the next day on Wednesday night, exhausted from work, coming because. The problem was I was also taking Bobby home, and it was no problem. I didn't mind, but I had to take him home, and added another 20 minutes. But even if it's right around, it was going my way anyway. There was nothing wrong with that. I was going my way, and I offered. As long you hold me some seats, I'm going to take you home. Plain and simple. One hand washes the other. Plain and simple. No, that's the way it goes. I have no problem with that, and it's not sounding like a complaint, but it was adding on to getting home a little later, get up at 3:30 in the morning. It was getting in at 11:15, hungry as a mother because we were there all day, and there's no food, nothing but lukewarm water. Yeah, you're hungry, and then you're gonna eat garbage to go to sleep. It wasn't the healthiest, and just wake up the next day groggy, completely tired. It was killing. It wasn't killing. It was becoming an issue. With and you know what? After 10 o'clock, it's over. We turn the TV off, and I go right into bed. And it's just a little bit. I still want to go to house shows. I missed the last one on Sanford. I didn't know that they were there, and when I saw it was trending, I was like, oh my god, why didn't I see that for the Sanford show? They had it 2 weeks ago.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I think they was down here for. They was down here for Orlando too. I forgot when it was. I forgot which date it was.
Oh, I went to that one 3 weeks.
That's when you went. Yeah,
a month ago. I did go to that one. I did go to that house show. I did see Lash Legend. I saw that's when Waller just got drafted, and he made his debut on SmackDown. He was here in Orlando the next night. He was in a walking booth. That's why he hasn't wrestled. Waller's in a walking booth.
So he's hurt.
He's hurt. It's not that they're using him as a segment guy. He's hurt.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I thought something was going on because every time they have, who's his next guest? Who's his next guest? Who's like, all right, something's going on. Maybe he's hurt or they just haven't found what they want to do.
No, he has an ankle injury. I don't know how well he's recovered yet, but when I saw him that Tuesday on the house show, he was in a walking booth. He had a hoodie, and I was like, "Is that Waller?" And I'm like, "That's Waller," and it was Waller right by us. I'm like, "Oh shit, Waller!" But we were going in at the same time. Security didn't know who he was. I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "You wrestlers here? They're all wrestlers." I'm like, "You didn't know that's Waller? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I don't know how it happened, but I think it probably happened during the match with him and Carmelo. I think a week
Mm-hmm.
or something happened. But Kev, look at what this guy got on, man.
I love it. I
What has he
love
got in
it.
his foot? That's him. That's Seth,
What is it?
man.
The Iron. He's like
What's
an
on
Iron
his
Sheik
shoes?
type of homage there.
Is he coming out in slippers or something?
It looks
What
like it.
is this?
Let me.
This
Oh,
guy.
Brandon. I see the chat now. Did you hear what I said about the Houston? But we're talking about wrestling right now, Brandon. Let's give baseball a night off, at least on the channel tonight.
Man. Okay, I just got a picture with this guy.
What's that?
Because he was going around
Nice.
like at the end of the show or whatever. I just got it like right in time, like because of where I was, like you can still see me and him in the picture, so we're not like you know how you go
Nice.
around if you like in the front row, you know where Tiffany is at. Like
Mm-hmm.
most of those guys, like he'll stop and most of them like barely they'll go and stop and sign autographs or whatever. They're closer there. It's not like two barricades that are like separate, like where Bob and us sit at. So, but I still got a pretty good picture of it. He just like when he was walking to the back. He just kind of like looked around and smiled. And I had to get my selfie and camera ready or whatever. But also that shot, I don't know if you saw it. I posted it on Instagram. That shot where he just standing there like that.
No, I don't have Insta.
It
I
was
don't have Insta since they closed it. I didn't even bother opening it again. I kind
I
of
sent
tapped
it
out.
to
I was
you
like,
later. I sent it to you later. But like somebody, actually your boy Jay, he saw it because I got him on Instagram. He was
oh
like,
yeah,
"Yo,
cool.
you gotta tag Seth." That's a dope photo or whatever. It's like the lights off and he's just standing there. But man, I tell you what, Kara, if Roman comes down there, you gotta come, man.
Oh, I have to make.
I
Yeah.
know you gonna come. At least for that one
Roman,
time.
yeah.
Because
Roman,
he might not
yeah.
have a match. He might not have a match or nothing, but just to be down there, that'll be insane.
But you know when?
I'm,
Remember when the Bloodline was beating up people on different shows and hijacking it? I told you they should have
Mhm.
done that. They should have done that in. Oh, Carmelo Hayes is in attendance.
Uh-oh.
There's Carmelo.
Hold on. Oh, is he?
Yep.
Let me see.
No trick though.
Oh, he said it. Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Oh. Hey, okay.
NXT, the NXT chant.
Yes,
There you go.
sir. Yes,
NXT.
sir. That was a nice segment between those two backstage last week, too. We was waiting on that. We was trying to see if they're going to have that. Hey, that's what's up.
Oh, so
Feature
he
main
is.
event match right here.
He's Steve. That's Seth Rollins' invited guest tonight.
That's dope. Let me see. What is he saying?
Fighting
Oh,
champions. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Two fighting champions.
hold.
I'm not gonna give you no. I'm not gonna give a spoiler, but I'm gonna. Let me.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, he's gonna beat up on that bum ass Corbin.
Hmm. Seth just came out like, like, like he dressed like one of them. I don't know, like pre basketball ritual outfit or something for the game or something like that. Like a whole
Like a semi-pro
shoot.
league from Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Similar to it, yeah. That's gonna be a good match. And Seth.
You know what's gonna be dope this year? I'm hearing rumors we're getting the Survivor Series War Games with all three brands, baby.
Carmelo, Seth, Roman.
Yes.
Oh,
Just think of the Wesley, Austin Theory, Gunther.
if Theory's still champion by then.
Or Wesley.
Yeah. I know he's gonna be champion by then, so but Theory, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be Dragon Lee, bro.
He needs to come like he needs to do something. They need to do something with him. He's just there, but maybe to
I like. He's a nice kid. He's a nice guy, Dragon Lee. Oh, who's he calling out now? Oh, Finn.
I don't know. Probably. I'm trying to see what he's still standing. Yeah, try to talk him. Calling him out. Is he coming out? Is he coming out? Nobody's coming out.
No one's coming out. But they starting the
It-
old chant.
It'd be crazy if Carmelo would have gotten the rings. I mean, even if somebody does come out, they're gonna just drown him out like they did last week with Finn, or a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God, BX Travis. Oh, talk to me, Travis. Talk to me, Travis. Did you see who's there? Yes, we did. We did see. Melo don't miss. Melo don't miss.
That's right.
So you know who's there? You know Victor. You know Victor, right? Victor. He's there and in Georgia. He went last week to Cleveland and he goes to NXT. He's the one that sits on the with that he's part of Trick Williams program. Trick Ain't Easy. With the
I don't know.
that he's a big Miami Hurricane fan.
I'm better with faces than I with names. So I gotta.
You'll know when you see him by face. But there's rumors NXT for Survivor Series. Yes, it's gonna be all three brands. We're gonna have NXT, SmackDown, and Raw going at it at Survivor Series War Games. That's gonna be fun. God, I wish the NXT UK was around. That would have been even greater. All four of them.
You never know, man. Oh yeah, that's why they discontinued it. But
They discontinued it though. But that would have been.
you still got some of the UK wrestlers around, dude, too. So they can still kind of do something with that.
Yeah. He's cutting a promo there. But I wonder if we're gonna get something where they're gonna try to beat up on Finn, on Rollins, and maybe
Again?
Carmelo Hayes will interfere and we'll set up a tag team for tonight. Will be lovely. We'll see. Yeah, but Paris's gonna fight Cody tonight, so he's busy.
Oh, that's gonna be good. I'm trying to figure out.
I wish
what
UK
Seth
was around
has
too.
on his
Yeah, me
shoes.
too.
I don't know if he has on like.
Oh, what we got going
what's
on?
Going on? The visionary. Revolutionary. Seth has on some kind of weird crop thing. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh. He gonna fall out. Oh, there was like. These are like tennis shoes.
I don't know if it's an homage to the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh yeah, it looks like a little bit. Oh, that's different. They going at it.
It
Let's
is
go.
different. Ooh.
He getting his payback.
No, they're not. They're not Iron Sheik-ish.
They got the red thing in the front though, or the red design. That's probably why you said that. Oh no! I tell you what, they're presenting Finn Balor pretty damn decent.
Oh no, not Samantha. Just get away from her.
I like this Finn.
Oh
Seth is
shit!
cut. Oh! Carmelo. Oh, watch Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Ooh, Samantha. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. Carmelo helped him out. Oh, he's cut.
Yo, he got cut. You saw the cut on his face?
See that. I like this.
No Trick
like
Williams
this.
tonight, huh? Oh, Nikita
Nah.
Lyons there.
No, what that trick?
that Nikita?
Where? I don't see Nikita.
Look behind Seth's shoulder. Straight back.
Where are they in Georgia? I'm trying to see.
On the right shoulder.
Nah,
that's not.
that could similar, but that's not her. If she was there, she'd have been in the front row with Carmelo.
No, because they don't want to.
Or at least
At
like
least on the hard camera side.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, speaking of which, I'm glad Tommaso came back with his actual original freaking theme. I like that. As soon as I heard that pop, man.
Are we gonna get the DIY reunion tonight or what?
Yeah, I think they're building up to it. You seen that promo he cut last week backstage or exclusive? Ooh,
There he is. Tommaso.
so this is good.
Is Byron still doing level up?
Yeah, he is. He is. I think they just had him that one week when they had to go overseas or whatever. That he had to be there, so they had somebody fill in for him. But let's see what he's saying. Tommaso can cut a promo.
You saw Byron laughing.
Not yet.
They said he's a user and manipulator. And this injury was even was a blessing in disguise. 200 and some days. He said a long time for a guy left alone with his thoughts. It gives you clarity. What you want.
Tommaso can cut a freaking promo, bro.
Mm-hmm. Look at the
You believe
Miz.
it?
So it'll be Tommaso Ciampa versus the Miz next. Let's go. A rematch.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. See, this looks like 2009-ish Miz. He's shaved, he's focused, he got the whole vintage-ish shirt on. Okay. This is good.
Is this going to be live or what's the deal with this here?
The London thing?
On SmackDown. That's
Yeah.
in
It's
London.
gonna be live. It's gonna be live, but it's gonna be like live-ish. Like I think it's gonna
I think it's going to be on a delay because they're 7 hours away from different.
Yeah. They might tape it like maybe either a day before or like maybe.
Oh no, they'll do it live there, but it'll be taped on 8. We'll know the result by the time it comes. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: don't go on to Twitter because they're gonna spoil the results.
Oh no, I'm just gonna watch SmackDown as it is.
I'm gonna be doing the Yankee game, so I will probably because I'm gonna do Money in the Bank, no Yankee game Tuesday. I mean, no Yankee game Saturday, so I'll probably do a Friday night and then Saturday wrestling because they'll play at the same time as the wrestling. I'm gonna do wrestling. There's so many baseball games, so
I tell you what, I'm glad they have this, and I understand that it's in another country or whatever, but I'm glad this one starts at least like at 3. Whereas, was it Night of Champions or the other one started at like 12 or something like that? I was like, damn, I'm at work.
Yeah, because the hours difference. Yeah.
So at least I get off of work, I can still. I'm. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm gonna watch it still on my phone because I'm gonna have some time. I'll figure out a way to watch it streaming while I'm at work. But at least like I get to see the ending of it because it's gonna be at least three something hours. So like I'll catch the ending of it at my house as opposed to like watching the whole thing here, which I might just. I have a feeling I'm rewatch it. Hey man, I gotta be honest. WWE they've been doing like so far, or at least in my opinion, like I've been really willing to watch like the last at least 2 or 3 pay-per-views like replayed like back to back to back. Like they've been doing a pretty good job as far, in my opinion, like from the freaking Night of Champions, Backlash, WrestleMania I was there, but even Royal Rumble, like I can still go back and watch those. Like those were actually enjoyable premium live
Elimination
events. Like
Chamber.
as far as invested in, yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was thinking about. Elimination Chamber. Like I actually can go back and I'll actually like watch it. Like
I watched it twice. When we do the watch along live, and then when the next morning on Sundays, I'll put it again. I watched Backlash so many times, and every time, I saw it 3 times full, and all these times get goosebumps. With and of course being Puerto Rican native, it just was from heritage. It was phenomenal to see that crowd was electric. But not only Backlash, Night of Champions was phenomenal there. The match between AJ and Seth Rollins, that was a very underrated match to open it up no one really talked about because it got overshadowed with the great storytelling that the Bloodline gave us. But that match alone was a real hell of a match there.
No, for real. They've been doing a great job with it, man. Since I think they've been picking up pretty much on pace with as far as like delivering, as far as premium live events go. Maybe since maybe WrestleMania in Dallas last year, I want to say since starting from there, in my opinion, like kind of leading from there, just kind of continuing on. Because before then, it's been alright ish or whatever, but like from that point on, I think it's just been like pretty much like, oh wow, it's pretty good. I can go back and rewatch this. Like there's times where I'll still go back and like if I have some time, I'll just go back and watch when Cody first came back to WWE at WrestleMania 38. And that was just like, that whole coming up through the way the Cody Vader or whatever you call it, and then just kind of hearing that crowd going. That was, man, moments like that was crazy.
They've been hitting on their premium live event. I mean, even War Games, Survivor Series. Wouldn't mind watching that one more time.
Yeah,
that was
actually, I watched that the other day.
Really? Look at that. I'm gonna probably when I have some downtime, and I'll probably do that. I'll probably watch that War Games. That was great.
They've been hitting, man.
So,
for real.
Do you think after Seth freaking Rollins is done with Finn, we'll get to see Carmelo and Finn and because Finn Balor does live in Orlando. He does, I'll give you a little bit of a secret there. Whenever we have the wrestling, and usually I go to use the bathroom when one of the low level ladies matches. I've seen Finn Balor plenty of times come to the Performance Center while the events are going on Tuesday nights. He lives in Orlando. Oh, yeah.
Yo, my bad. I just saw this. So if you saw it, then you know how I'm feeling. Yo. Man, Kel, sorry to cut you off, man. I just saw it.
No. What you saw? What you saw? That
they said Carmelo and Finn is tonight.
Oh, they're gonna wrestle?
You didn't see that? You didn't see that?
No.
They had the graphic up there. It said Carmelo and Finn tonight on Raw.
Wait a minute. Well, I must have my eyes in. I was looking at Samantha Irvin there.
Yeah, me too. But then yeah, I just saw.
I saw when Finn Balor cop a feel on her legs.
Yeah. Yo, you see this though? You see this Miz?
Miz is aggressive here.
This is 2009-ish. I'm telling you, 2009, 2010. I like this Miz. I like Miz, period. But we need to see more of this. I think he's stepping it up more because Tommaso is, he's back. So Tommaso. Mm-hmm. Tommaso is definitely not a slouch.
But Miz has been stepping it up even from the qualified match when he had the qualifier for
Seth.
the world title
against Seth, right? It was him and
No, it was a good match. Yeah, he stepped it up big time.
That was crazy.
Let's go, Tiny Balls.
Oh, this guy. Yo, this Miz. His hair is a little similar to the 2009 Miz and stuff. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I can't wait for this Friday when you're going to see Grayson Waller interview Logan Paul.
Yo, that's going to be...
On the Grayson Waller effect.
I mean, that's going to be good. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, it's not going to be bad. It's not going to be bad, but
I
just don't know how to feel about it.
This is going to be good.
Oh,
this is a no contest. No contest as he gives him the skull-crushing finale there on the ground.
Kev, this is 2009 Miz, period.
Yeah, you said it.
He's not talking about balls. He's not playing to the crowd. He's not doing all that funny crap that he usually does. This is 2009, 2010 when he had Alex Riley Miz, just more aggressive. I think so. I like this Miz. That's dope. Yo, but I can't believe you didn't see that. I can't believe you see that. Finn Balor.
No, I didn't see that.
That's why it popped so hard. I was like,
Terrence, when you go to the promo with Imperium, check in the background. Who's that in the background? Behind Gunther.
Lady. It's like a regular.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. Unless they turn around, I have to.
Oh no! Yeah, but I'm just taking a look. Who is a lady there? Yeah, you're right. They did.
I would say it's Nikki Cross, but she she doesn't really have her hairstyle and stuff like that.
No, she's taller. This lady here
Yeah.
currently right now is taller.
Oh yeah, she's a little. It's probably just a regular.
Yeah,
Regular.
they told her don't move.
But it's standing pretty still. Yeah, I'm about to say it's standing pretty still. Yo, what Kevin got on? He got on Seth new shirt. What the hell? This guy. First with the Usos shirt or the Bloodline, now Seth. What's going on there? Rings in a. Yo, did you see it last week? That pay-per-view quality match between Kevin and Gunther?
Yeah.
That we got that for free on TV. That's crazy. Kevin is crazy. It's gonna sound still maybe a little controversial. I still feel like they're just placeholders for the tag title.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're holding the title. They're technically the champs, but I still feel like
I think they're like.
That's why you never see them come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you never see them like come out with it actually around over their shoulder, or if they're over their shoulder, it's never around their waist. At least I've never seen it. A couple of times, but like not consistent.
Is Giovanni taking some time off because it looks like it, right? Because they're playing like an injury.
Yeah, for Matt Riddle kind of quote unquote messed him up.
Oh, here's Dominik coming in with mommy.
Uh-oh. Time for the booze. Yo, Kev, bro. Oh, this is gonna be good for damn. I can't even talk when Rhea. Damn, jeez. Anyway, my train of thought kind of lost focus a little bit. It's Rhea. Carmelo. This is gonna be good for him because I think this is gonna be the main event. Because of the whole storyline with him and Seth and Finn Balor.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is going to be Carmelo's.
Who will face Dominik Mysterio? Mystery.
Oh, mystery.
It's a mystery. A mystery. So this is a mystery segment.
All right, let's see. Let me see if I can think of who could be.
Elias?
No. But yeah, let's
Odyssey Jones? Zion.
Otis?
I'm trying to think of names that we haven't seen.
I want to say Otis, maybe. But then they got that whole Viking Raiders thing going, so I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know. It's gonna be somebody that he's gonna obviously win the match against. So
yeah, that's why I said an Odyssey or Zion Quinn or
I don't even know.
This is interesting. Dominik match. This is interesting.
Wow. Who is he gonna fight? I can't really think of anybody right now.
I'm going with one of those two, either Zion or Domin or Big O, the Big O. Imagine if it's in this year.
I was thinking that, to be honest. I was thinking that. I was like, because they don't really have a storyline thing going there either. So
you know what? I love the way Veer Jinder comes out, man. He looks like a manager who's, he's still, of course, he could still go as a wrestler, but I love him in that managerial role where he's so serious and so mean. He looks like a evil tiger, and I want him to I want to initiate a work, though. I kind of do want him to work. Veer, when he comes to Raw, he's still too goofy. Like, stop it. Just go, calm. So
you mean,
take the goofiness down one notch.
Veer or the other guy? Because I'm thinking about the other
Veer.
guys.
No, Zanga's fine. Veer's fine. Zanga's fine. It's Veer who looks good. Like, relax. You don't have to go back to that old gimmick.
I don't know. It's kind of the opposite for me. Like, I think the whole time he's looking at Veer like obviously he knows what to do, but he's kind of like, I guess maybe it's because it's his first. No, it's not his first time there. But I don't know. He just looks like I don't know. I still feel like he himself should still be down at NXT, but this is good to have him on the main roster with Veer and Jinder. But I don't know. It
No,
could be
Zanka's
him.
ready. Zanka's ready. Zanka's ready, dude. It's Veer
could be
the
him.
one that's holding this group with his goofiness. For that, you should bring Shanky and let him go in there and dance.
Oh God, Shanky! I'm bringing up Shanky. Jeez, I'm glad they stopped that. It's so unserious. I cannot take it seriously, especially when they did the whole dancing thing with him and crap, whatever. Dancing with Samantha. I can't believe I still remember that. Like Ricochet. Yo, speaking of like ladies getting hit, I don't know if you watch Impact like that, but did you see Trinity? Somebody like you put their hands on Trinity.
Really? The dude?
Like character wise, yeah. Like
yeah, the dude, the guy, right?
Yeah. What the heck?
Like he's the problem is he's with Giselle. Giselle is the one that she's feuding with. And
okay.
that's Impact is, you know what? As much as it doesn't get a lot of talk about, Impact is really good though. Terrence, is it? There's a lot of wrestling and time restriction. It's tough to really go down and break down. But personally, I would have loved to just continue to break Impact. I watch it on replay when on Saturdays all late. But here's the thing that's the problem with Impact Wrestling. They have their pay-per-views on Friday night, right across from SmackDown. I'm sorry, I'm watching SmackDown. It's free.
Friday.
One. It's free. I'm not paying $30 for Impact pay-per-view on while you're going the same time as a free WWE card. Where WWE, that's the problem when it comes to Impact Wrestling. That's the problem. But they got some good matches. They got some good lady wrestlers there. That Trinity better bring an A game. It's not because she's Trinity, she's gonna be on top of that division. You got ladies like Diana Peraza. You got Killer Kelly, Savanovic. You got Jordynne Grace, who I think she'll be in the WWE. I think that's Rhea's next opponent. Well, we're waiting for the mystery opponent.
Well, you gotta think. Trinity, she said before she even joined Impact, she was watching the ladies and stuff like that, just looking at it like constantly. So apparently she enjoys it down there. So
oh God,
I don't know what is this.
This is and his opponent.
What is this? Oh, damn! I forgot about him. I forgot about this guy. Oh,
it is Tozawa.
Well, we already know who's gonna win.
So WWE doing their own version of the Forbidden Door here with Tozawa. You have AAA Wrestling versus New Japan in the WWE form, and Dominik presenting AAA Wrestling Libre, and we got New Japan showing style from Tozawa.
Kingdom style.
There's your Forbidden Door. You want a Forbidden Door? There you go.
Yo, if they let Tozawa, like if this wasn't like a strict deal, if they let Tozawa just let go, I think he can, honestly, he can mess up Dominik. That's all I can say. If they just if it wasn't so confined and kind of constricted. Somewhat. I feel like
he's former 24/7 champion. You kidding me?
Before that though, obviously he's got the skills and stuff like that. He's just not he's presenting as a comic guy in WWE.
And speaking of comic, has Ichiban been in NXT lately with this jacket?
We haven't seen him ever. I don't know what's going on. We always see what's his face? Dante. We always see Dante Chen.
Oh, Dante. And then he has his friend with the black face, black and white face there with the
crap, I forgot his name. I know you're talking about.
He was missing for a while too.
But he was there though. He's there honestly more than Ichiban. Oh, he's gonna fly. Oh,
yeah, but there was a while where he was out of commission for a while too.
Yeah. Because he was there without the black and white face thing.
Bo, his name is Bo, Bo.
Oh yeah, Bo. Yeah.
It came to
What's
me.
going on here? Yeah, this I was about to risk it all for real. He's not real Sam now. He's like,
Yeah, that's the Tower's weakness. He's a little horn dog.
yeah. He like the big girls. He like Rhea. He like
Mm-hmm.
Tamina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was quick. Dominik Mysterio's outfit looks like one of Seth Rollins' old gear when he
Yeah, it
first
looked like he wants to
went
be
on
part of the
solo.
Shield.
Yeah, or like right after he had went off when he went on his first solo run, like that top whatever shirt that he has on looks like it. Frog splash. Yo, Dom does the frog splash almost identical to Eddie.
Too much.
Literally.
Too much, man.
Rey Mysterio, not. Some people don't, but
No.
Dom does it almost perfect. Even the Halo thing when he stands on outside of the rope and like does like
Yes,
some
he
kind of
does.
like flip over, just like Eddie, bro. Oh, these guys. Oh, Lord.
See,
I
when
know,
I
I
think of the
cannot.
Viking Raiders, I think of people on the bus.
I can't get. I can't get in. They're not interesting to me. Like I don't think even if I was like 15 years old, I wouldn't be interested in
But I
this.
think we're
This
having
is
the women's summit. Here comes Tit Stratus.
what is a summit?
I don't know. They're gonna talk shit.
It has a summit. I get goosebumps every time this music hits. The whole entrance and everything.
The little tickles.
There she go. Hey, that's Trish, man. That's Trish. That's another one I would love to meet.
Oh, Zoe is angry.
Honestly, I'm happy for Zoey. She's on the main roster, man. She's doing something.
I love Zoe.
She's doing
I love
something.
Zoe.
You know,
Uh-huh.
man. A women's summit.
We're gonna say
So
thank you,
I'm
Trish.
picking EO. Oh yeah, thank you,
But
Trish.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm always gonna thank you, Trish.
I think Terrence wants to thank you personally.
I mean, you know, IYO SKY. I'm going with her to win it though. The Money in the Bank.
Yeah, everybody likes EO to win this Money in the
Selfish.
Bank.
Selfish reasons, but also she's been kind of. I don't want to say
She deserves
overlooked,
it.
but
She
as far
deserves
as
it.
like she's
Yeah,
been in the tag team,
she
and she's
needs
not.
to push.
She's not a tag team person in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like they was good together. It was pretty good, but she's better as a solo person. To be honest.
I think Dakota is better as a tag team.
Yeah.
She
She's
needs to
with
be in the
Raquel.
tag team. Yeah. And Raquel, and before that, I think she was with Tegan Knox, or she was part of the tag team. Yeah,
Yeah, Tegan Knox with the Shining Wizard.
they haven't used her much on the main roster. She's
I
been
haven't
doing
seen her.
main event and stuff like that. But they need to push her.
And Emma too. Emma officially got married to freaking. I thought that was just like a storyline.
Riddick.
I thought it was a storyline.
They actually dating.
Oh wow! Huh. I was surprised when I saw that.
That's why Triple H actually brought her back, was Madcap's push for her to return.
Oh, go ahead, Madcap. Madcap got him Emma. That's what's up. So I'm thinking for the Money in the Bank, the first match they're gonna put on, because you had to think the last pay-per-view, not a champions. You had to obviously think that they were gonna put Seth and AJ Styles on first because of the Bloodline story thing. You had to know that was gonna be the first match. So I'm thinking for this one, they're not gonna start it with Seth and Finn Balor.
No.
I think they're gonna start it with one of the Money in the Bank matches.
Yeah, because you want to have that suspense, Terrence, in case the winner of the Money in the Bank feel frisky to try to cash in later on that evening. So I think they'll go Money in the Bank, either men or women, to start it off. Then I believe if they'll probably do either the Intercontinental with Gunther or the women's tag team match in between, sandwich in between, or they might go women's tag team match. Then the second Money in the Bank matches. So now you know who your 2 Money in the Bank winners are.
Mm.
Where then you can have your Intercontinental title match in case someone feels frisky or dumb enough to try to cash that Money in the Bank against either the Gunta, there, and then I believe, is there a women's title match? No. Yeah, it's gonna be Charlotte
Is
versus.
there a women's title match?
Is it
Oh
Charlotte
no,
gonna
because
wrestle?
that's on SmackDown.
Hold on, I got the card
That's
here.
on SmackDown. That's on SmackDown.
Where is it?
I don't know why
Is
they
it?
didn't put it on WWE, but it's on SmackDown. Yeah, Asuka and Charlotte.
Let me put it right here. Then, yeah, you're right.
So I'm thinking.
You're right.
You seen Bianca this lately? I like her right now. Like I've always liked her, obviously, but I'm saying like character, like she's kind of like showing heelish kind of tactics.
There's been rumors that they want to turn all three, Montel, Dawkins, and her as heels, so they can all work together as heels and stuff like that.
That'd be very interesting to have all three of them like that. Something different.
I would hate to see Bianca turn heel because a lot of young girls like her, and then because she sells a lot of merchandise with the girls, and you cater. Little girls look up for that hero there, but they did it with Bayley, who was a hugger, and Bayley was loved. And I think Bayley turning heel was really good for her though, because I thought she was corny when she first came out. Like, you trying to be Hulk Hogan? What are you, a female?
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of which, the one of the people you see on TV right now, Becky, I don't think they should have ever turned her heel. I think they should just kind of like let her just kind of like, after that whole man thing happened, when she came back from her pregnancy, just kind of like have it continue to run. I don't know. But I didn't really like Becky as a heel that much. The only thing I liked was like just her, she had different outfits and she always came out looking like a boss or whatever. But here we go. IYO Bayley's over here.
I love Bayley taking over that summit.
Yeah. IYO Trish.
I like the fact that they're letting IYO cut her promos in her native language. I like it.
Yeah, Asuka too, I think. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Now, I'll tell you something. Can I tell you something outside the box that I would like to see personally?
Yeah.
I would like to see Zelina win the Money in the Bank match, and she'll cash in on September, right before the September 11th edition of Raw. I think there's gonna be in Colorado. I think Monday Night Raw is on a Monday, whatever the case is, and have her win it. And the next, a lot of publicity. She goes to the memorial site with the title where her dad passed away, and I did it. Even if she loses the title, the next defense. But I think you could do a real good, feel good story, media, clout, gay people in, and really, I think they messed up. They could have gotten Zelina beaten Rhea and Puerto Rico, and then lose the next night.
Yeah, that'd been dope. They should have did that, but they weren't.
Even if she lost it, even if we knew she was gonna lose it the next title defense.
I like her.
It's about time she's talking Spanish.
She got the chocolate. What do you call it? The chocolate.
Mm-hmm. The chocolate.
She's talking Spanish. She is so short in real life, literally. That'll be.
Oh, he is.
Oh. Who was just talking? Oh, Bayley again. Becky.
Ooh, the Becky pants.
Becky's just chilling. Look at her shoes. Oh, Trish is talking. We all know Trish is not going to win it. Let's just put that out there. It's just good to see her in her first ever Money in the Bank. Trish, honestly, I think there was kind of like a coin toss between who can kind of like carry the promos and carry storylines well between Trish and Lita, and then just kind of have the winner of it carry it. I think honestly Trish would and is doing a lot better than Lita would have.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they would have had Lita in the same position, I don't think it would have been as good as Trish doing it right now. It's just awesome.
Although Lita speaks louder with her promos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Trish has that attitude thing. That look. I don't think Becky's gonna win it either. I think Raquel might cost her. Like she cost her the match last week.
Oh!
I was rooting for Raquel to beat the crap out of Becky, but that didn't happen.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Trish speaking.
And I guess they scrapped the idea of Shotzi. Shotzi actually getting a chance to be in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
They scratched that in a heartbeat.
Well, then you remember that, and then another match was supposed to happen on SmackDown with Cameron Grimes, I think.
Yeah, Cameron and Corbin, right?
Yeah, but they didn't do
it. They scratched that. We're changing things.
I thought this summit was gonna be something. Shakla.
We knew that was gonna happen. Ooh.
Oh, she's too little. Don't do her like that. There you go. EO.
Oh.
Let's see. What's gonna happen? Oh, that hurt. That's EO freaking Sky. Yo, if she don't do anything else better than that moonsault, I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
I like to see her do a moonsault off this ladder. No, not yet. I see Becky climbing the ladder.
Tell me when they get to the Money in the Bank the promo, when they throw the flash card of it, showing it, promoting it. I want to say something that I don't want to spoil it right now.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, she's not gonna win, obviously.
Well, she's telling me there with Becky getting on the ladder and pulling the Money in the Bank, she's not winning that briefcase.
Nah.
I just told you that she's out.
Yeah. Hey, Carmelo. Seth. Mm-hmm.
But you know what I don't like? No Trick Williams.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for him. Like for Carmelo.
Yeah, but I like Trick with him though.
Cause he's gotta learn how to like kind of like do his own thing a little bit.
There you go. Nice promo. Good promo by Carmelo. All right, Carmelo. Ooh, here we go. Here's my guys. Whoosh.
Don't miss. That's dope for him, man. He gonna be in the main event of Raw. His debut on Raw. Hey, gotta do the pose. I got that song on my playlist.
Gunta.
I like how Samantha says it.
Mm-hmm.
Gunta.
And he goes, Luke, the guys.
Luke. Guys. Oh my God.
She did it so good that they had to move her from brand. That's how much he does
Man.
Imperium entrance so good.
The only thing I missed with her doing the entrances is Roman is not on Raw. Yeah, she does.
Mm.
When she does that entrance too, like it's crazy. I wish it was two Samantha's. Oh, and so she's like Giovanni Vinci, stupid guys. And then she like comes in all aggressive, but going through. Yeah, one time. Imperium. Yo, today on my break, I watched that whole Undertaker and Mankind rewatching the Hell in a Cell match on YouTube. That's
When he
pretty
threw him off the
interesting
top, when he threw him out, when he slammed him through the cage down.
Yeah. Like to see their perspective on it and tell the stories, that's pretty good. You got to go and watch it when you have
Those are
time.
sick, crazy son of a guns, both of them.
Man, like it was crazy just to hear them talk about it and how they viewed everything. And you remember the spot where like it looked like Mick Foley was like smiling, but he wasn't. He was trying to like he had like a tooth or something.
He had a
said
tooth in his nose or something.
He kept saying the same thing. He was legit. Like he wasn't. He said he wasn't smiling and Taker. He still laughed. Like you gotta be serious. It looked like he was smiling, man. But it was classics like that. I don't know if they're gonna be able to like. So far, it might be a while before anybody can like deliver kind of like that, because that wasn't like a 5-star wrestling match. It was just like the storytelling of it and the way it was presented.
It was a storytelling
and the
fight.
dramatic.
It was a storytelling. It was a storytelling battle. It was a fight. It was a cage match. Two guys were brutally were just beating the living crap out of them. That's what a steel cage is. No spot fest. No 450 Bernie Phoenix splash. It was just a fight.
Oh, heck no. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. But then like, and then you got to think this is like one of the first, because you know how nowadays when like there's a spot in the match where you think the whole match is called off, and then you think somebody's not fighting for the rest of the match, and then they bring them back in. This was like legit that, like the first time seeing one of those things where they're carrying him out on the stretcher, they have this whole dramatic thing going up, and then to have him get up off the stretcher and go back, at that time, it was just like the crowd, and like one of the first times doing that, it was insane. Taker himself even said like he thought Foley was done.
It was no Dana Brooks spot.
Well, no. That's no. Can't even compare to that. Nah, I feel bad for her, man. I don't know what it was.
So Sammy,
like,
it's gonna be Sami Zayn versus Gunta. Who do you like?
I mean, you know, Gunther. I don't know. I like Seth. Not Seth. Seth. I like Sammy. I still do, but like ever since this whole, because you know I'm bloodline like through and through and stuff like that, so I'm still kind of sour grapes to them losing the titles to Sammy and Kevin or whatever. So
me too. I'm not a fan, because what next? You know, you had, and of course, what next was that they dropped. You know, we have this civil war going on here, but I don't think what's going on with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Nothing. They're just holding titles. Kevin is showing that he has an anger management, and that's it. Now, of course, now they're setting up with Imperium, but they already had them. You know, by the time Imperium finally beats them, they already had so many rematches or so many brawls with each other. It's like, I'm tired of this feud already.
Yeah.
And,
I remember they had the only legit match they had was against the Street Profits. I think that was the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
Ever since then, it was like, okay, you guys have the titles. You're not the bloodline, so you just can't, like, you know, you're not believable. Ooh. But I mean, I don't know. But anyways, I'm going with Gunther. Oh, Becky. Okay.
Ooh.
Becky's abs of steel. Uh-oh. Okay. Interesting. I like this.
Even think about cashing in on me? It'll be the last thing you ever do here at WWE.
Hmm.
What's interesting is that when I was the champion, my title was defended in every town and the main event with you. Become a main event side piece.
Oh, wow. That's damn.
Ooh,
Jeez.
she schooled her on that one.
She said main event side piece.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was.
I mean, she
She
has to
schooled
have.
her.
She gotta start. They gotta start doing a little more with her. I'm glad she's a champion, but have her do a little more instead of just like fighting the men all the time or interfering. But Gunther should get this
Yep.
one. Let's see. Here comes the title place holder. What do we want to call him?
Yep, they're just seat warmers, title warmers. You know.
It don't even look right. Look at that. It don't even look like, especially on Sammy.
Nah,
It don't
he
even
never
look right. And he's
like
not
a
making it any
goofball.
better with dope. He's not making it any better with both titles.
But the crowd's liking it. So, but
Well, because they like the song.
until Friday though, because yes, boys,
Oh yeah. Oh,
they're
that's
gonna
right. Oh, I forgot about
they're
that.
gonna be the
That's
new
right.
tag team
That's
champions.
right. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing if the Bloodline can be champions and Street Profits can be champions. I wouldn't mind seeing them being champions. Pretty deadly. They
Yes,
could be the
I'll be.
champions.
They're the most ready tag team that pretty much could dethrone them.
Side
'Cause
play
you get a whole
check.
new battle, new sets of matches with them. Oh look, Lipstick
Fresh.
is the referee.
Side play check.
Mm-hmm. They got to change their theme music though. That theme music sucks.
They didn't have it when they debuted on the roster.
No,
They
no.
didn't change
They
it.
had the
I was
original
like,
theme, the original Chili Deli
mm,
song, and they went to this stupid song with the go-go with
cringe.
the. That's cringy. That song.
It's cringe.
Ugh, that doesn't even go with them.
It reminds me of I forgot who had I forgot who had something like this back in the day. Somebody had like a theme song, and I don't know who had it, but like when they first did,
I was like,
I don't know. It was like I think this is when Jerry Lawler was like, no, it was weird. That's what I'm thinking about it. I gotta find the video and send it to you later, but
oh
it
boy.
was weird.
Sami Zayn took
Man.
his shirt off. He's going to
Oh
get.
Lord.
He is going to get a strap.
Watch me.
Hey, Mr. Darnell, what's going on?
Down now.
Thank you, Darnell. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, we gotta get together, talk a little basketball, man. Text me your free time there when I have no baseball game. Tomorrow I'm gonna probably do an NXT watch along. I think I'm gonna do an NXT. I know you're gonna be at the arena, but I think I might do an NXT watch on. But Wednesday, the Yankees play at 9:30. I'm not gonna do the game, so all I like to do is talk some Knicks.
Knickerbockers.
Yes. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Sammy. Oh, you want to chop Gunther first?
Tell me you didn't do that. Oh Lord.
That's
Feel
what they
bad
should
for
have.
anybody
Booker
trying
T
to
just
chop
say
Gunther.
that. Booker T should have said that. Tell me you saw his wife was there on Tuesday.
Yeah, I seen that. I noticed I had pointed at the bar. I was like, that's Charmel? He's like, where?
Mhm.
She's right there, right behind him. I didn't know she was there. That's dope.
Oh shit! Look who's here. Giovanni's
Come on,
back.
Gunther. Uh-oh. I see Giovanni. Oh, he's looking at the ramp. What's he looking at? Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, he's on crutches. Gunther can beat Sammy regardless, though. We don't need all these distractions. But boom! Damn, what a suplex! Wow.
You know what's gonna happen? He's not gonna interfere. You know what's gonna come in, bro. These are my best buds,
Oh,
Owens and Owen.
they've been booking him less comical-ish a little bit, which is weird. Because it's weird to see him serious. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know why. I guess they kind of present something, or kind of if Randy comes back soon, they have that whole storyline. Man, when is Randy?
Let me
I think
ask you
Randy
this,
should come back at the
tomorrow-
Rumble.
Is
Go ahead.
tomorrow going to be the Raw Underground match, or is that next week?
I don't know if that's honestly. I don't know. It's one of those deals where like we'll just sit in the crowd and then like kind of like you look up at the screen and you hear what they're talking about and it's just like Raw Underground. Like, oh, it's not Raw Underground. But then after that, like I don't hear anything else because like everybody's kind of like buzzing.
Yeah,
a little bit
I'm
low-key.
gonna listen. I'm gonna watch that again.
rewatch that,
And I'm gonna watch it again. So I'm actually gonna do my first NXT watch along on Tuesday night. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm probably be flying solo because everybody seemed to. You know, you're gonna be there and Jay's gonna be there, but I'll probably do the NXT solo tomorrow night to see sucky quack.
Yeah, because they last time they did that, Shane was in the company, right? Shane McMahon.
Yeah, and also Omas was the you could kind of, you don't have to be Omas, you could put on double cable there, whatever, double do guy to be the guy there with the rope and
Said double do. I mean, yeah, I haven't. You know what? I don't even know. I it's weird. I never watched Raw Underground. I just like knew.
Neither did I.
who was
I just
there.
hear so many good things about it. I never watched
Yeah.
it. I
never
didn't
watched
watch it at all. All I heard about it and heard great things. Dancers, Omas was the bouncer type of deal, and all this other stuff. I kind of want to see this. I kind of have to look and see what this Raw Underground. Everyone says great things about it. I don't know why they put the kibosh. It was so great, you know.
They got started up a little with, I guess, less known names. I guess. You seen your boy made a backstage return last week. Damien Kim's brother.
Yeah, Dave Stevenson.
Gable Stevenson. There was a little pop in the crowd when that happened. It was like, oh crap, Nick was on screen. That was one of his first times being on the NXT screen. I just realized that.
Mm-hmm. You see him on the other opposite side of the arena where the hard camera is. He sits there at times to watch his brother's matches. You know, we've seen him plenty of times there. Also, JC Jane debuted on that on
She was
Raw
on Level Up, but she was on last week. She was on Level Up. I thought that was weird.
But she was part of something's not some. Them, I think Sean made a mistake as breaking these two ladies up. We wouldn't know right now. Toxic Attraction would have been drafted and it would have been on Raw.
Oh my god!
Oof.
I hear you, Kev. I just saw that chop though.
No, I saw that chop too, and I'm like, I felt it.
God.
I felt it.
Dang. I did not feel that for Sammy. Oh man! Do it again. Give him one more.
One more time.
Come on. Do it again.
Damn. So you know what I regret, what I didn't know anyway. I should have went last year in January to go see Gunther on NXT. Imagine the sound of the chops there.
I don't think I would have heard it then because.
Check it out. I hate to listen to this. Watch this. Did you see it?
Oh. Kevin over there on the commentary.
Which man. Both Kevins are like Kevin Owens and me. Like,
yeah. I don't think. Oh my god! If I'd heard that in person in NXT, man, I just call it a match, bro. Just call it a match. They're done. They are done.
If if Sami Zayn had any phlegm backed up in his chest, it's out. It's gone. No,
yeah.
Brandon, not tomorrow. No Yankee game. There's no Yankees are off tonight, and the Yankees play tomorrow too late. Yankee game will be Thursday. Thursday will tonight, and tomorrow will be wrestling, and Wednesday we'll do some basketball talk. Oh,
Sammy.
look at the little kid. Look at the little kid behind Kevin Owens with the phone. Look at them. Look at her eyes. Or his eyes. I can't tell if male or female.
Oh.
He's the little kid's eyes. He's recording, but his eyes are like, oh.
Yeah, see.
I love to see the innocence of the child there being ooh and on for the wrestling.
He's still recording.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Is this an intercontinental title match?
Nah, I doubt it. I think this is just a regular storyline match. Don't do it.
Brennan, I don't know if the Rockets made a trade. I don't know. I haven't looked to see.
Little kid. Oh, that was a good rollover powerbomb. That was good.
Yeah, that was.
It's a pretty good match. It's not as good as Kevin going through last week, but it's pretty good.
Ooh.
Let's see. Sammy tried to do his little comeback. How's he eating these uppercuts? Jeez.
Ooh.
That's not gonna bring him down. That's going through, boy. You can't bring him down like that.
It's 4 p.m., Brandon. 4 p.m.
Wow. Come on, Gunther. There you go. Choke him out. Put on the slate. Make him tap out. That's right. Fade, Sammy. Fade.
Oh.
It's getting up. Really. Up. Blue powerbomb. Nope. Good. I love how everybody in the crowd acts so surprised, like it's supposed to be a 3, like legit. I'm like, come on, you watch this a dozen times. You see it on TV, you see it live, and it's like, oh my god, come on, he's not gonna, Gunther's not gonna lose to Blue Thunder powerbomb. That's like somebody losing to the Superman punch from Roman. You never see it happen.
Oh, we gotta see this coming up.
Let's see. Oh Lord, what is he trying to do now? Ooh. Come on. That should have been it. That's right. Get back on him. Do that Uso splash. Come on. There you go. Count it. 1, 2. What? I really thought that was going to be it. Gunther could really end the match with anything, so he don't really have a legitimate finisher except for the powerbomb.
He has the symphony powerbomb thing.
Yeah.
And that splash used to be in NXT UK.
Yeah, I've seen that before too. Oh Lord, here we go. I'm glad he took out Kevin Owens. Come on, Gunther. I want Gunther to win so I can hear Samantha announcing. Oh Lord. Where's Giovanni when you need him? Distract the ref, do something. There you go. Yep, that's right. Get up there. There you go. I called it. Go ahead. Let's go. You're going to hear Samantha say Gunther. Boom. Count it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you get for beating the Usos at WrestleMania. Yo, Samantha's the best ring announcer
Oh yeah,
ever.
hands down for a while.
Cause she has characters with her like pronunciations of like all the ring names and stuff like it's characters in her voice.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go. 2-1. Uh-oh. Bro. He's nipping? Oh, yeah, he got hurt. I forgot. Oh, he's pulling the Dana Brooke. He's pulling the Dana Brooke.
He's pulling the Dana Brooke, yep.
She did it better, though.
She did it worse.
Nah, she did it better because he acting like he's not hurt a little bit. She was at least kind of limp. Really? Yeah. Yo, I'm ready to see Carmelo on Raw.
You know what? I wish Samurai was here because he knows the history of NXT UK. He watched a lot of it. I wonder if Imperium cross path or Pretty Deadly. They have matches or feuds because I could see where Imperium could cost these two the titles on Friday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because they got oh yeah, that's right. Damn. Yeah, but because they're gonna all be in the same building. It's gonna be on. It's not a Raw, separate Raw SmackDown. You got a Carmelo promo here. I'm pretty sure it's around. Like it's probably on YouTube. It's probably on YouTube. Pretty Daily and Imperium.
Are you freeing Tony D'Angelo?
Man, when is he coming back, dude?
I gotta get my Don out, man. Let's go.
They need to free him. Melo, let's go.
There you go, Melo and Trick. There you go.
So obviously Melo and Braun, when they get drafted or when they move up, they're gonna be in the Raw roster, which is good.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. What's this? Oh, okay.
This match was just added.
Yet.
No, it's Cody versus Priest.
What's this?
So they're gonna give this 25 to 30 minutes.
Cody versus Ben. Okay.
Because he said it in the opening bout, in the opening segment.
Finn's theme is all the things.
See, that's what they need. Terrence, this is what they needed to do. They needed to do that. You know when they needed to do this with the promotion crossing? When Solo won the North American title. They quickly grabbed it and yanked it off of him immediately. He had one title defense on they should have left it a little longer, and then that's what they missed out. That's what they think they rectifying that mistake.
I don't know. Because I don't know. I just remember being a little pissed off about that. The guy just won.
Yeah, why they make him go? They took the title off of him because he's only he's in the main roster, has to stay in NXT. But meanwhile, you have they change in there where now I think it would have helped NXT get exposure because now he has some North American. What's this North American title? It's an NXT title. Oh, and then it brings eyeballs to NXT viewership. Yeah, and now he even if Solo Sikoa now part of the bloodline defending the North American title on Tuesdays, people are gonna go watch. Is the bloodline going to at NXT? Are they gonna? And this they could have done so much before, but hey, they top it for a reason. But you know what? I'm glad they're doing it where Carmelo Hayes here bringing the title up to defend it, and of course we saw the ladies tag team titles being defended. So it's cool.
That's real cool. I thought they was gonna actually have the main event, but I guess they're gonna have something else after this match. But still, regardless, this is good for Carmelo, man.
Oh, big time, big time. This
Big time.
is Monday Night Raw debut, definitely.
That's what's up.
And there's gonna be call ups too. There's gonna be call ups in for SummerSlam. You know, there's gonna be some more call ups. Jerome, what's up? Let's go, Seth Rollins. Jerome, he's watching along with us at the Philippines. So salute Jerome. Yes, indeed.
Jerome, JP.
He is one of my day one subscribers. Top
Day
10,000 subscribers later, he's one of my day one subscribers, Mr. Jerome Paraga. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Okay, we got a day one. Okay, we the ones right here. You know.
There you go, Mr. Jerome. We the ones. There you go. Put the ones up. Saluting Jerome. He's gonna be a daddy too. Daddy to be. Yeah, it's cool.
Felicidades. Congratulations. That's what's up. Yeah, that time ain't there for me yet. I'm good. I'll wait a little bit more.
We just became uncle and aunts for the very first time this morning. My sister-in-law gave birth to a beautiful little boy. Yeah, my wife sent me the
Congrats,
pictures.
Man.
Yeah, she's happy now. She's a titi now. Yeah, my wife is a titi now. Uncle. My sister-in-law had a beautiful baby boy this morning.
That's what's up,
Mr.
man.
Mr. David Anthony to the family. Yeah, he's so cute. I saw the picture. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
I gotta convert him into a Yankee New York fan because they live in Chicago.
And you gotta convert him into a bloodline fan too. You know, catch him up.
Yeah, of course. Wrestling all the way. My body, I don't know. So I could be saying, a couple years, 5 years from now, I'm taking them into NXT.
Yes, sir. Unless if they don't change it back to Full Sail.
Hey, my son is in Full Sail right now too, so that's
okay.
Yeah, he's already finished his first semester in Full Sail. Went fast, but yeah, my son is in Full Sail. Just started his first semester done. I said, when he has time, I go apply for internships in NXT.
I know, right?
So I don't have to go on that line.
I know, it's like, sorry, so you can be here. Oh no, yep.
Not only that, I want some. I need some wrestlers on to the podcast, man. I gotta interview some wrestlers, man.
Yeah, man, that'd be good. Full Sail, bro. Imagine if it wasn't like if they were still in the NXT Full Sail era. These lines would be completely unnecessary.
Right. I heard good things about it. I heard there was no lines there. You pay, you go in, and you get your seat. It wasn't none of that shenanigans that were going on currently right now, where guys are skipping, going there all early, late, all times of the morning. I don't know, and all that.
They're doing too much with that. It was much better, I assume. I would like to at least have them do that for at least 1 month to try back out and see how it will be. Uh-oh.
Look at this.
Uh-oh. I'm glad they did away with that maximum male model crap. Because she's better than this with Chad Gable and Otis. This is more entertaining anyways. I like this. This is good.
This is a good promo.
I don't know what they were trying to do with Maxine and those other two guys, but that really wasn't going anywhere. I'm glad they kind of switched her over with it.
I kind of wanted them to go up against Pretty Deadly, though. I think that would have been comedy. That would have been comedy. That would have been comedy. I wanted to see Pretty Deadly versus Maximum Model.
Especially the way they tag, like with their one finger or whatever.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
That still might be in play.
Never know, man. Unless they make it a bigger group.
Where they could go, that's a big thing. There's a lot there still. Oh, that was a good pumpkin match there, squash between Natalie and
It wasn't even a squash either, to be
and
honest. Rhea. Yeah, that's okay, Rhea. I know you're
okay.
distracted. It's all good. It's Rhea. You good. Damn, that headbutt. All right, let's get this Carmelo entrance on Raw.
They're lingering here.
Yeah, they're trying to build
They're
up to it.
stalling. Why? They're gonna make this. They're gonna throw away this match.
And they're just trying to figure out the finish.
Oh,
Natalia.
Natalia needs to be a coach in NXT already. She's done. She's done as a performer.
I feel like they kind of have her going on that route as Dolph Ziggler ish. Which I hate saying that too, because Dolph, I feel like still he can do some things.
Oh,
too,
Dolph
but
makes
they
a lot.
haven't-
Dolph Ziggler makes a lot of money to do what he does.
Yeah, they haven't really been doing anything with him ever since he lost. I think Bronson Reed. I think it was. I think. Oh, she's mad. Here we go. Let's see. This
Here's
should be good.
Finn.
This should be good. Oh, this is the first time
That
ever
was
too,
gonna-
right? Finn and Carmelo,
No. Oh yeah.
right? It's gonna be dope.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see. I ain't see it yet. Where him at? Where him at? Hey, let's go.
Let's go, Mello.
Main event. Future main event star right here. This is Samantha. I like that. She made it sound real good. Look at that. You see the old lady like dancing in the crowd?
The lady was dancing.
Hey,
All
she
right,
know-
keep it doing. Keep that entrance just like you do in NXT. There you go.
That's right. That's right. Wait. Cameraman need to back up a little bit, bro. Why he run a why he run an apron like that? Too weird. It looked weird when he ran an apron. I don't know.
Because he don't have Trick. He moves to the side when him and Trick going. I mean, that's what it is. Instead of him being in the center, since he knows he's with
Yeah.
when he's used to Trick being on the other side. That's
Yeah,
he'll get used to that.
it's gonna be crazy, man. Carmelo and this better be a banger. This is gonna be one of the matches that we see on NXT. That banger, man. Let's
He
get
got his
it.
chain on, born ready. Let's go.
Like that.
Let's go, Mello. Let's
Yes.
go,
Yeah,
Mello.
somebody got
Let's
a
do
free
this.
shirt.
Look at this, man. We see Mello on Raw, baby.
Let's go. First time ever.
Let's go.
All right, let's see. Let's scope him out. What we got? Oh.
And you know they practice this match. This match is gonna be a good match because, like I told you, Finn happens to be a lot at the Performance Center. That we see him there, and he works out there. So, he worked with Carmelo on this with the producers on this match. It's gonna be a good match. It's not gonna be a sloppy put together match.
I don't expect sloppy at all. I'm surprised he probably went his chain on. This shit's so good. There you go. Up. Boom. Oh, he got height. Let's go. Up. Okay. Boom. There you go. Ballin'. Fade away, excuse me. Okay.
and he's got to look strong as the champion because he is NXT's champion. I'm gonna say, well, I can hear you can hear I know there's gonna be critics or other folks that podcast. I'm gonna say, why is Finn Balor looking so weak on a night before to fight Seth Rollins? Getting well, Carmelo Hayes is the NXT heavyweight champion. You gotta make him look strong. Seth looked at also had a rough one with Braun. It wasn't an easy one. Braun gave him everything with the kitchen sink. But that's what you want. He gave him everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Melo is doing here to Finn. Yeah, I love it.
That was great. That was, man, like, and he didn't look like, you know what? I don't know if it came across on TV like that, but he didn't really look, not saying that he's supposed to be. He didn't look nervous at all.
No. Braun looked at calm, cool, collective. The only thing I could give criticism to Braun that I would take away from him, and it happened 2 weeks or a week before, was when he challenged Seth Rollins. He was laughing and smiling too happy, like hey.
Yeah.
He was like starstruck. That's the only thing I didn't like about from him. I wanted him to stay more upset and more pissed off. Yeah, it's a good moment for you that you're fighting Seth freaking Rollins, but the smiling, like he looked at starstruck, and that's the only thing I didn't like about Braun. That's the only one criticism I have from Braun was that I said, you know what, you didn't need to smile or show joy. You needed to show that you're focused, that you really you don't give a crap. You're the big dog in NXT, and you're going to beat the crap out of him. That's the only minor criticism. You could mark up and get happy after the match is over behind the curtain. Yeah. But to us, in front of the audience, you didn't have to smile or feel starstruck.
That was that out of character moment a little bit.
Yeah.
Because then after that, he had turned back serious. Like I think seen him smile, but he turned back. I guess maybe because the crowd was chanting like, "Oh, he turned back into character." That's when he looked angry again. It's like, I don't know. Somebody told me the same thing too. Like you look like you're like happy, and granted you should be, but like you're not supposed to look like that when your challenge is getting accepted. Granted, it's one of the biggest stars in the entire company behind Roman, so I will be happy too. But you have to
but you
try to hold that in.
You gotta hold it in, and you shouldn't show it on camera. You shouldn't show that happiness, that emotion on camera, because you remember you're just turning. You're a heel. You're no longer a face no more. That's a face move. That's if he was still the Braun Breaker, the face. And he challenged Seth and he accepts it. Then you can mark out like, I'm getting a title shot, happy. But not while you're out there beating everyone up, Dragunov and everyone, and you're causing havoc. You have to stay in that character of causing havoc. That's why you rarely saw Stone Cold Steve Austin smile when he was out there kicking people's ass.
Never. The only time he smiled was when he had that whole ECW Alliance thing and he was doing those comedy stuff. But you could pass for that. But other than that, he always came out there ready to whoop some ass. He never came out there stopping on the ramp. He just came out, just came straight walking. He don't come out on the ramp, stop, look at the crowd, yada yada yada. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but it's time to go. It's time to go.
Indeed.
Tiffany is definitely going to win that match tomorrow.
I don't know, man. The way they're pushing stuff here, it smells like Thea might be the new women's champion, man. Because Tiffany's not cutting those promos good at all. Her promos are really bad, and I don't know, man. I would be surprised if Thea comes up on top as women's champion. I wouldn't be surprised, put it that way.
I'm hoping she does. She does win though. It's like Thea, she's.
I know, and I don't like Chase U. The whole, but
I like Thea, but I don't like Chase U. Yeah, I like Thea. I like Duke, but I don't like Chase U. So that's weird. Have Tiffany win, but this match here, man, they should just let this back. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they let this go for the rest of the show. They're not, but it's gonna go on pretty long. Oh, Come on, Melo.
I wish we were synchronized because
Yeah.
yeah, you saw it, right? Off the
Yeah.
rope, slingshot, clothesline by Melo.
That's his thing. That's his thing. Melo got the black and gold NXT.
If you guys have not seen this kid wrestle, if you're new to the Raw and you see this kid, who is this kid? You need to see him. A couple of matches there with Ricochet on Worlds Collide. You'll be like, holy crap! This kid Melo. If you've been watching along with me for over a year, I thought he was going to be the one that was going to come out in SummerSlam. Remember, I told you the mystery opponent, and when Riddle got suspended, I said I'll mark out if it's Carmelo Hayes comes out, and he didn't. I think he wasn't ready. Good for them to keep him a little longer down in NXT. But I said I've been talking about him for over a year. He's finally here to Raw. Let's enjoy him. He is the real deal, folks.
Yeah, for sure. I remember that match with him and Ricochet like it was yesterday. That was insane.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Let's see. There you go. Are we gonna do it again? Oh, that was nice. I think I've seen that before. Pulling out some new stuff. I've never seen him do that. Top springboard DDT. That's nice. They can fight forever. Watch it.
Yo, this match is banging. I just don't want to say anything, fellas, because Terrence is a couple seconds behind me, and I wanted to enjoy it too. But this is a good match between Balor and Carmelo Hayes, where now it's Balor now on the offense.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on. That's it. That's it. It's over. I think they could have went on a little longer, to be honest, man.
They could have went longer, but they want to, they want to give a couple minutes. They want Cody to soak up the main event with Priest.
Yeah.
But Balor didn't do much offense here. Just a coup de grace, a couple of the knee to the stomach, to the ribs, and which you could say set up for the coup de grace there for the victory. But Carmelo Hayes, I mean, he did a good job there. He really did do a good job. I love his offensive move there, but you cannot have your challenger lose tonight against, regardless on Raw.
This is true. Yeah, step over him. Dang. Yeah. He didn't pull the Iverson on Carmelo. He just stepped over him.
He won his dog.
Heck no. Okay, fam. Oh wow.
Yay! It made it. I guess it got it. I guess it got this release from the AEW to come on TV now.
He looks happy.
Of course, he's no longer in AEW. What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, what was that? That was weird. Oh, he's from Georgia. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Marietta, Jordan. Is Rhea defending the title at the Money in the Bank? No, right?
No. That's why I was
Very
like,
interesting. Wow. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
there you go.
Civil War.
They're gonna
With
take a
all my
commercial.
boys.
I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, boss man.
All right, I'm back. Give me 1 second. As Raw is in a commercial, probably the final commercial break. No, it's 10:30. Still time.
Yeah,
There'll probably be
like
another segment.
I'm trying to think who they haven't talked about tonight that they would show. They already showed Alpha Academy. I don't know. Revisit Seth and friends. Go home, show the Money in the Bank again.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know what?
Pretty good.
Well, it's never too late anyway, Terrence. But
What's
I
up?
feel that if WWE would have done this the way they have Carmelo Hayes wrestling here on Monday Night Raw, as well as we saw Braun Breaker, the interaction. If they would have done that when they were having that Wednesday Night Wars, maybe they would have destroyed AEW from the very beginning. Remember that AEW was toting their hoot that they made NXT move to Tuesday, that they beat them on the Wednesday Night Wars. If they would have done this here with the cross promotion, we're probably talking about a different story.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. None of them this, and then like on top of that, having the blood, even though the bloodline story is on SmackDown, still just like you're right, all across the board. Yeah. Yeah, AEW.
Yeah, because that bloodline story pretty much destroyed Rampage.
Yeah. The poor Rampage. What was it? Come on at 10 o'clock or something?
Yeah, and no one really watches it. It has a 200,000 viewership. And one thing that I thought they did stupid it was for them to do Collision on a Saturday night. The set looks nice. I looked at the set. You know, I haven't watched a Collision show Saturday night. Been doing Yankee games. They've been playing prime time, and I'm not really too interested anyway with UFC and all that personally. But the set looks nice. But on a Saturday night, and then you debut it on the summer. You debut a new show on a summer on a Saturday night. I mean, where's this thought about? Where's it shows you that when you give a billionaire too much money, they're not in touch. They have no temperature of what the real people, common folks, the hardworking folks, on a Saturday night in the summer, you're not staying home to watch wrestling unless if you're really like, covering it for money or a podcast, whatever, you'll stay. But other than that, you're going out. You're stuck in all winter. In up north inside us, in Florida, it's the summer all the time. But my point is to make it on a Saturday, and then WWE Premium Live events on Saturday nights. People are going to watch Premium Live event over Collision.
Definitely, for sure.
And then that's nothing.
Yeah,
in the wintertime, in the wintertime, college football.
Oh yeah. I mean, you still got NFL.
You're catering to the diehards. You're not going to grow an audience as they showing the bloodline whole storyline there. I like that.
But even then, like SmackDown, when SmackDown goes off, I go to bed. Let me stay up and watch AEW. Whatever.
Yeah.
Rampage. Nah, I'm going to bed. That's perfect timing. As soon as it go off, love them there. That show of the night
Exactly.
just went off, and I'm going to bed. This is one of the reasons why. Penitentiary. Yeah, AEW they'll learn, maybe. I doubt
I
it.
don't think so. They're not gonna
I doubt it.
unless they're gonna be stupid enough to go one on one on. I'm glad they didn't weren't dumb enough to go Monday nights
That's not going.
because then they really would have got in trouble. Wednesday nights, I think, is a good night for them. They because it's the middle of the week. Although WWE tried that and they moved to Tuesdays for NXT, but
Yeah. Nah, that's their day. Wednesday is their day.
Wednesday's their
Only
day, and they could even do Thursday if they want. They were doing Ring of Honor stuff there as well, but that's when that's to be honest with you, that's when Collision should be.
I only know honestly. I only know AEW for doing things on Wednesday. I don't even keep track of. I don't even know AEW Collision or Rampage would even be on if it wasn't for like Twitter sometimes or whatever. Or them
Right,
mentioning what happened on that Wednesday.
when they had Dark or Evolution on Monday nights, and they were like, well, why are
Too
you
much.
and Tuesday? Why are you putting wrestling shows on those days? Don't you? You're gonna get and then on YouTube, no wonder why that didn't go well. I mean, it's just
Too much.
like they wanna compete, but first establish yourself before you go on and you go and battle.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
WWE is rent free in their head. They can't go a
that's a
day
machine.
or whatever without mentioning.
That's a machine. They have a 40-year head start on you. They've been doing this, over and over. You just started. You gotta,
And one of the guys you started with is now in WWE again. So it's like, like, come on, man. Like, y'all might be a business, but y'all might be like the next Impact eventually.
So they did add the
Speaking of
women's
that,
undisputed tag match tonight, into the Money in the Bank as they're going over
yeah,
the
that
card
match.
again.
Mm-hmm.
And they added the IC title, the Intercontinental. Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna have an overseas show? Period, and you're not gonna have your Intercontinental title. That should be, to be honest with you, that should be a featured title because it's
Low-key, that's gonna be a banger.
It's being defended,
Mhm.
internationally.
That's gonna be a banger. Uh-oh. You know what? This is interesting. All of the guys in this match have never been world champ.
Mm-hmm.
These WWE
They're
world
elevating. It's an elevation of a wrestler there that's gonna get
champs. That's how it
elevated.
should be. That's how it should be. This
It's not a
match,
retread or somebody he's gonna win the title. He's gonna win the Money in the Bank.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Cody Rhodes will be first coming in. I wonder if he's gonna bring his
Yeah.
dog.
Probably.
My husband.
Having to distract.
Yeah, Bruce.
Having to distract Damian Priest. Yeah. Hey, listen. Let me see. I can't see it now, but I thought I saw
No,
him
he did it.
carrying somebody out. Nah, he's probably just backstage.
He's backstage. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. He's really going on with that broken hand thing. Unless he really
He's
does.
playing the angle.
I know, right? Kayfabe. See on Twitter, he took a picture with his wife. He still had it on. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
on.
When he was she celebrated her 40th or whatever, her birthday.
Yeah. Kayfabe is.
Oh, that is so cute. That the
Still there.
Dusty Rhodes. The little kid is
Right.
dressed like Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Oh, little girl got this. Oh, that was so cool.
Oh, cool. Ah, that's nice.
That's cool, right?
Yeah. You get a belt to him?
No, watch.
Hey, that's what's up.
Look at the little girl. She got mad happy. She wasn't expecting that title from Cody.
Yeah, her ass got huge. Bro. I don't
Face of
think-
combat sports. Salute.
Canelo. I don't think anybody so far was as happy to get a belt from Cody Rhodes as that kid was at WrestleMania 38 when he first came back.
Mm-hmm.
Like to
Oh
get
yeah,
the very first belt of his
the very
return
first
to
one.
WWE. And you see the kid that was next to him when he looked over. I still remember his reaction. He looked at him like, "Holy, like, well, you just got the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the heck?" Like that made their night. They didn't even do anything else. That made their entire night.
Oh yeah.
That was
Oh
dope.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That was dope. Man, can't imagine being there, being that age, and having that. Like,
Oh.
if that was the first night too, I don't even bother coming to the second night. My whole weekends, man. For real.
You know you
I
came
got the
back. You know
belt.
when they told you when they upgraded you to the Hall of Fame seats there. You know you came back. You were like, yeah, let's go. I want more. Give
I
me
mean, with
your
that,
line
yeah.
back. Feed me more.
I mean, with that, yeah. But I just need a couple more things to happen. I already got so far. I got pictures with Sasha, Usos, and Seth. And I just need Nikita and Roman. And
And you
Roman's
missed
gonna be a
out,
far off.
dude. You missed out on the 31st,
Yeah,
30th. We told you to come meet Nikita Lyons. We told you to come with us, and
that's all
you
right.
had the
That's all
chat to
right.
have a conversation with Nikita, have a talk, and Mello, and Trick, and everyone.
That's all right. It ain't gonna be the last time. She's not like Roman right now. I have more of a chance now to get a picture with her
With
more so than
Jakari was
Roman.
there, Jakari Jackson was there. Yeah, they were. They were
Miss Jackson.
my boys Malik and Naofi.
Yo, I'm glad they the chat. I'm glad they the contenders. You saw it Tuesday?
I know. I'm
That's
so
what's dope.
happy for them. I am
I
so.
pop hard for
That's
that.
why. That's why it's tomorrow, right? It's tomorrow.
Yeah, I think
That's why I'm
yeah,
doing a
it's
watch
tomorrow.
along.
Hmm.
I'm doing a watch along for them,
Yeah,
man. They're gonna win the tag title. And on you.
all of them was happy. I was happy. Jay was happy. Cleveland was in there happy. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. It was like, man.
Yeah, they good.
Even
They
when
look good.
Carmelo cut a promo against Baron Corbin, and
Mhm.
I remember he was talking about because I had rewatched it later on YouTube, and they had cut the camera cut to me and Bob or whoever was sitting next to me. We was going nuts. But he said something about that he NXT was his house, and like he put new windows, and then he put like
Oh, I
new
remember that.
drapes, or put a new roof on it, or tear it down and put a new roof on it, or whatever, because he ran it down so many times. I was like, let's go, fuck you, you know what? Let's go. He was right with that. He expected that from Carmelo. But that whole exchange between him and Baron Corbin was pretty decent. Like
I
Baron,
hope the match is going to be good. Although Baron is it's a good worker, a safe, good worker
mhm,
in wrestling. I wonder how that
yeah.
match is going to be between them two. That's going to be fun.
I hope
I
it's
know
not gonna be a
it's a
big.
couple hours away. Do you think
Hmm.
they're in Savannah? No, they'll drive. Savannah, Georgia is right there from
It's right there. Yeah, it's
yeah.
a good drive.
It's a,
That's a good
it's a
drive.
nice drive. It's not that far. It's like going to Miami.
Hmm. Yeah, it's right there. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a banger, but it's gonna be pretty good. I think obviously it's gonna be the last match of the night, but it's gonna be pretty good. It has to live up to the hype of that promo, promo battle. That's all I can say. Yo, not for nothing, Baron Corbin. He's always been like getting better on the mic, but he's drastically improved, man. Like if you go back and watch that
Yeah.
promo alone, like he showed why he was a veteran. He showed why he was in, he was on the main stage pretty much, and why he's the main event roster and stuff. It's pretty damn good. Oh, here goes your guy,
I know.
DC.
I was gonna wear my Damien Priest shirt too. I saw it in the closet and I looked at it and I said, should I put Damien? I'm going with the Imperium. I had it too. I said, should I put? Yeah. Actually, I actually got for Father's Day. My son got me Braun Breaker's shirt.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, ooh,
Hey,
I marked out. I got a Braun
let's
Breaker
go.
shirt.
He's like, let's
Yeah,
go.
I was like, I'm gonna wear it tomorrow on the watch along. I'm gonna wear that one, the Braun Breaker shirt. I don't have to wear the
That's
homemade
what's
one that
up.
I made.
Oh yeah. Oh man, this guy contribute to Scott Hall with the tights. Hey, he didn't do the pose. He's serious tonight. He didn't do the Scott Hall tribute pose. I didn't notice it.
He
At least I didn't
does
notice
most.
it.
Sometimes he does it. Lately, he does it sometimes, not all the time now.
Yeah. He's more serious these days. He should do well
Lake
in the Money in the
Lake
Bank
Mary's
match.
own, Bronx native, but Lake Mary's own, Damian Priest.
Oh, Lake Mary? That's a lot of people from Florida.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he's
A
a
lot
Lake
of people.
Mary.
Katana. Who was it? Casey? Katana? She's in Orlando Park.
Chelsea
I don't know.
Green and Zack Ryder they live in Lake Nona.
Yeah. Zack Ryder. What's his name? Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona.
Yeah, Matt Cardona. Yeah. MC.
The
All
indie
right.
god.
I know, right? Let's see. This should be good. Cody Rhodes with the Superman colors on.
Yeah, right? That's true. Damian Priest. I think isn't it the big this is the Brock is bigger. So say this is the biggest match, the big guy that Cody has wrestled against, but Brock is a beast, literally.
Oh, yeah. Because Gunther, he's tall, but he's not big like he used to.
But I don't think he wrestled Cody. Just in the Survivor Series, in the Royal Rumble.
Just in the Rumble, yeah. Like as far as like matchup, yeah.
But I'm talking about a one-on-one match.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was Seth
Yeah.
freaking Rollins, and then this is
And Brock, yeah. Uh-oh.
Cody going for a backslide. Come on.
You know what? Ever since Damien had the match against Bad Bunny and Backlash, like he's been, you can tell like he's not that he's not have never taken his character more seriously as far as like becoming a future world champion, but you can tell he's becoming more confident in everything. He's looking more serious about it because he knows he want to be the champion one day.
They
showed more
said
of
they're
that
gonna
seriousness.
after that match with Bunny and the way the crowd and all that, they told him they're gonna push him. He's getting a push now. I don't know where title, but he's getting a push for Damian Priest. I think that US title run was like early in part and really didn't. I don't know. He wasn't ready for that spotlight as a United States champion, but now they want to push him in the main event type of move for Damian. I don't know if he get there, but we'll see. You never know.
You know what? You got both of their shirts. Why not have Damien and Gunther go at it?
Yeah, that's
right.
Once he turns face, yeah, because once
That'd be good. Because Damien, he's not going down easy. Gunther's not going down easy for sure. With no interference, or even have the Judgment Day and Imperium. Yo, that'd be good. That'd be pretty good. But you're right. Yeah, Cody is strong, bruh. Who's Cody now? Bobby Lashley? He doing the suplex.
And Bobby Lashley's taking a little break.
Yeah.
It's okay to take a little bit of a break there, and vacation. And
he's been going like Charlotte, I think, since WrestleMania, I think. Or since since WrestleMania, I think. Taking a little break.
Thank you, Kevin Patrick, for calling it the right name.
Yo, you need to change him ASAP. Put him on NXT or something, or main event, as far as commentary goes.
Ooh,
this is not gonna happen.
Mommy.
Well, bring out Brandy Rhodes. Oh
yeah. Well, if the dog is there, she's there.
Yo. Oh yeah, you're right. Hey, bring out Brandy. Have her to scrap Rhea. Have that face off. It'd be like that face off between her and long time ago, her and the girl in AEW, Jay, was it Jay that came
She's
out
taking a
and
break too. Jay's taking a. She said she's gonna take a break for a couple week, a month or two. That's when she dropped the title, but they did her
yeah, I was
wrong.
about to say she lost. And she lost quickly, right? She lost to somebody.
No, she won
Statlander
her
or something like
match, and
that.
then she challenged, and then she lost quickly after the set. The way I told you that Mommy Gunther might lose to Randy Orton, that comes out and lose quick like that. Like after they
Oh,
won,
okay.
and who could beat me? Anybody? Like bring anyone in the back, I'll beat them, and she lost.
Kind of like a Money in the Bank kind of deal, where champion is kind of a little exhausted ish, and then they come out and take
Yeah, like
advantage of him.
remember last year, Liv Morgan cashed in on Rousey, won the women's title.
Yo, that's another one. That's another one. When I go back and watch that Money in the Bank, like that was a
Last year was
very,
good. Last year
very
was good, even though
enjoyable.
that was Vince's last hurrah. That was his
Hmm.
last pay per view that he really was in total control. But it wasn't
Ironically,
bad
right?
the way everybody was rolling their eyes with Austin Theory being put in, but we knew that was going to happen. But other than that, that was a good one.
It's pretty good, man. And there's like, and then even like you could tell like commentary booth to the announcers like when Liv won the title, you can hear Samantha kind of get choked up before she like had to complete her announcement of Liv like being the new champ. Because she was like and knew she had kind of paused a little bit. I think she had to kind of like catch herself a little bit because like she was really emotional saying her name, and then Michael Cole on commentary last year, he was standing up and going crazy as soon as the music hit. So you can tell they was like really into it. And they was genuinely not just like on screen, but like behind the scenes, they was genuinely happy for her. You know, they just last year was a long time coming for that girl. Yeah. I'm glad
Of
she had that
course,
moment. I'm glad she had
of
that moment.
course, they definitely wanted her there.
So people are genuinely happy for you, and because they know they see the struggle or they see like what you've been through and stuff like that. That makes it even more of a great story.
Well, of course,
Just
because
like
especially
Kofi.
for her when she started Kofi was the best one.
Hmm.
Kofi was the best one when he won that title in WrestleMania.
11 years. That's all he had to say. 11 years, and just catapult from there and just keep going. I think you know what? I think when he won the title, I was like, I didn't cry, but I was like, damn,
No, no,
that's what
it
it's all
was
about.
very emotional. I think MVP wasn't in the WWE at that time, and he cried. They showed when
Hmm.
I think him and Mark Henry watched that match
That was awesome.
together. Yeah,
That's what it's all about. Yeah. Here we go.
when I got to me, my excitement was for Ron Simmons when he won the world title, the NWA world title. That was a big moment for me. I was very happy for him. I
Yeah.
used to like Ron Simmons a lot too, but he won. I was like, oh, and then they told us, I didn't think, as a kid, I didn't even think about it. He was the first African American to win an world title. I was like, whoa, and that made me even feel even bigger. And
Hmm.
I
Even
remember
better.
watching that. I remember watching that.
That's even more like damn.
He was before APA. He was always been a really good wrestler. When he was part of Doom, he
Hmm.
was just
And he was jacked too, right? He was
yeah,
a lot bigger before he went to APA. Like before he
yeah. Because
downsized
he
a little
was
bit to
because
APA.
he was a football. He was supposed to go to football. His story's phenomenal. If you ever listen to him on a Broken Skull session or an
Hmm.
interview, that dude, they need to make a movie on him. Seriously, he's got some. He went through some hardship, yes, and some good ups and downs. Ron
Hmm.
Simmons, all of they should make Ron Simmons the All American. They should really make a movie on that.
I gotta go back and watch. I know they got it somewhere. Every wrestler has their legit story. WWE Network, they have it somewhere. If not on
Yeah,
WWE
you're
Network,
probably
it's on
right.
YouTube. It's somewhere. Here's another one. Oh, this match though. There you go with the boo, yay, boo, yay.
Oh, nice move, bro. That was a
Let's
nice
see.
move.
Let's see. Let's see what you're talking about.
You see that?
Oh, nice. Randy Orton.
Nice power slam. That was a nice
Yeah.
power slam from Legacy.
There you go.
Oh, springboard. Oh, drop kick.
Let's see.
Oh, here you go with the punches. Here's the dusty punches. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, the roll up with the elbow. Yeah. It's some hard times, my man.
2 count.
Hard times.
That's the Rose, baby. What Roman Reigns does pretty good. You
Yes,
seen it?
yeah.
He did
Yeah.
pretty good. You got it all. You got it all, baby.
Figure four.
Ric Flair. Nope. Ooh, that was close. He could have hit his head for real in that turnbuckle. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. That kind of
like
looked
a
like
Soul Crusher finale.
yeah. Or the LA Knight move where he does.
Dominik sucks.
Let me talk to you.
Yo, the crowd is Dom sucks. That little Dominik.
Bro,
Oh,
I don't know who's got this some heat in years like this
you
from
know,
Dominic.
it's been something out of the charted.
Man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. What's this here? Is it a
Is this
pedigree?
a pedigree? Nope.
Yup.
Oh, pedigree. Let Seth Rollins see that. I know Triple H is your idol, but smart. Smart. It'll be wild, you hear. Here comes the pain.
Oh,
Nah, not yet. Uh-oh.
nah, because you know why they're gonna wait for either
Yeah.
if you don't go to London or it's gonna be after SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just they gotta finish the trilogy, how you say that word.
Oh, what a punch by
Boom. EP.
There's Damien.
Yo, his uppercut.
Oh,
His
what a
uppercut rivals
super kick.
Roman Reigns' uppercut too. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh,
What mommy doing?
Dominik, that prick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it is. That's the finisher.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win.
No,
Nice to
we still got 5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Although WWE has been going off the air on 11 on the dot.
They cut it off so abruptly. It's weird. It used to go over 11:05, 11:10.
Yeah, Vince is not there. Damn it, called it off.
I know, right?
Got it. Caught the fade.
Yeah, I don't like they did. They cut it right off abruptly. Like, dude, come on, man, let it roll on a little bit.
He used to do
All
it
right.
before. Let it go over. Nobody cares a crap about Temptation Island. Oh,
Right. Oh,
Dominik.
cost Damien the match.
Yup.
They could have.
They may be mad.
Oh Lord. RKO Cutter. You know what's coming next.
Here's a crossroad. Let's see, is it enough?
And let's go.
Yep. It's over.
Well, yeah, it's Damian Priest. So
Yeah.
there we go. Do you think there will
Cody
ever
gets
be a
the
day where
victory.
Cody turn heel?
Yeah, well.
It's gonna
Not
be
for a
something
while, though. Not
big.
for a while.
Yeah, not too. It's too soon. It's gonna be big.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh.
So, okay. So, Monday Night Raw looks like it's going to come to a conclusion because they're going to finish Erupt. They got 1 minute and they're going to probably say, cut the fade, damn it.
Cut it right off. As soon as they showed that little, like, was it 2023 WWE thing at the bottom of the screen? It's over.
That's it. It's over.
We can go to bed. But they do that
So
like
those that-
every hour and hour. So who you got for this match?
As Monday Night Raw is about to go off, let's see.
Cody's gonna win that match. Obviously.
And Dominik comes from behind and hits him.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, really? And then runs away.
Another cheap shot.
Huh. You can get here Saturday.
There it is. There it goes. The trademark. It's time to go.
I don't got it yet, so I still got a couple. I still got a couple of seconds. Couple more seconds. Oh, there it goes. That's all right. Not too bad.
All right, that was a good Monday Night Raw. It was interesting. It was fun. Seeing Carmelo Hayes did a hell of a job there, making his Raw debut. Good match there with Finn Balor. Was back and forth. I loved that one there. Good. Ronda Rousey, Raquel Rodriguez. The fact that I see Ronda keeps beating Raquel over and over. Do you think that Liv and Raquel finally beat these two ladies take the titles off of them? Only time we'll find out on Saturday there on Money in the Bank for the men's. We saw Nakamura, taking on Ricochet and Brunson Reed, all that stuff there. Brunson's not part of that, but I wonder if he's gonna show his way into England, interject, or where Nakamura gets the living crap beat up backstage and someone take his place. You could see that happening there. What they did with a couple of Rumbles before, a couple of Money in the Banks, like take his spot. Also, Seth freaking Rollins. I don't think he'll lose to Balor, but that's going to be a good match. That's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah. That might be better than the SummerSlam match. Or
you're probably right.
It might be. They're more experienced. They're more. Hopefully nobody gets hurt this time.
Yeah, they'll tell a story there. We see that there. We'll see Friday Night SmackDown. Will our boys, yes, boys, Pretty Deadly take those tag titles from Sammy and Kevin? We'll find out as well. It's good to see Tommaso Ciampa, even though that match was thrown out. But Miz going back to his 2009 form. Yes. That was a nice one there to see that. All there, and of course Gunther keeps chopping the shit out of everyone that puts in front of him, from Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and my goodness, that guy is just a beast. But other than that, thanks for joining us. I'll probably do a NXT watch along tomorrow night because the Yankees start at 9:45, and that's kind of late for me. So I'll probably do NXT watch along. I know you enjoyed tomorrow, Terrence, at NXT. Have a good one there and have a fun one. I'll throw you the link if you want to come from the Performance Center before it goes live and say hello. You could, if you dare, unless they say something, So, but I'll still send you the link there. Out there, say a quick hello, and for me, thanks for joining me tonight, man. You made it fun, and I really appreciate you coming on with me, do the watch alongs. Everyone, thank you for joining us here, and that is the Hail the Ring podcast. If you ain't down with us, we got 2 words for you: just subscribe. So, Terrence, say your piece so we can get out of here.
And that's all it is. That's all it's going to be. Y'all just subscribe. Take care. Have a good night.
Awesome! You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock,
I might grab a bat, I don't know, my rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things.